reveals and gameplay breakdowns to the biggest news from the industry's best. Join hundreds of thousands of fans on the ground and millions of gamers worldwide for the ultimate games convention. Welcome to Xbox at Gamescom.
Is that VR? You guys see VR? That's a clear phone render right there. Did you see that? The borders? That was clearly made for a phone. The socials.
A war to end all wars. A war whose victor shall rule Norzelia in her glorious entirety.
Roland! Lord Wolford! There is no saving me. The future of Glenbrook lies in your hands now.
Okay, so this is
You're
kind of
damn
another
right
game
it will.
I'm gonna miss out.
I'll restore this kingdom to its rightful glory.
Myself.
I care only that you and the legacy of House Wolford are safe and secure.
As long as I keep walking, there will always be hope.
You are responsible for more than just your own life now.
This battle is but the first step on the path Lord Serenoa has laid before us. Let us take this first step together and rejoice.
Nothing. You are free of sin.
An improved frame rate for a game like this? I mean, really?
Now behold my power.
To victory!
Not another step.
A
battle to prove which of us is more fit to rule Norzelia.
It's an 8-bit
A new
thing,
future
right?
is before us. But first,
it's not
we must carve our way through to it.
It's pictures, right? Like it's like 12 frames per second, right?
Hello, Xbox fans, and welcome to Gamescom. You just saw a trailer for Triangle Strategy from Square Enix, which you can actually play today.
Yeah, I'm trying to say.
And that is just the tip of the iceberg, because this is a huge year for Gamescom. We've got tons of great reveals, in-depth interviews, and first-look gameplay presentations. I'm Benny from the Xbox On team, and we're going to make sure that you're getting wall-to-wall coverage all event long, so you don't miss out on a single thing. But first, let's head inside and catch up on all those big reveals from Opening Night Live.
Thanks so much, Benny. Charlie and Bex here, and I am thrilled to be in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2025, holding down the Xbox booth at the biggest gaming convention in the world. There is a ton of amazing stuff packed in the next 2 days, and we finally get to see gameplay for some of the year's most anticipated titles and catch a glimpse of gaming
watching Xbox On for a long time.
Fresh reveals and some surprise drops.
I mean, just today, Charlie, we've got a full demo of Dying Like the Beast, tons of new info on Keeper from Double Fine, a custom controller giveaway, what's next for World of Warcraft and Call of Duty, and a brand new adventure starring a certain roguish archaeologist with a whip. And that's just some of the stuff I was allowed to tease after I signed like 5,000 NDAs. But first up, let's go hands-on with the ROG Xbox Ally and the Ally X, the very first Xbox handhelds, and explore the wide world of Xbox Play Anywhere.
Now, Xbox Play Anywhere, you can buy a game once specs and access it across PC and Xbox consoles, including the Xbox Ally and Ally X. Even better, your progress travels with you, so you can bring all your saves, your add-ons,
is there any new games on Game Pass? We don't know yet.
Delicious achievements along.
Like
so whether you're online on the convention floor waiting to play your favorite game, posted up here at the Xbox booth with your beloved Xbox On team, visiting our battle-ready neighbors at a very impressive Call of Duty Black Ops 7 booth, chilling with the Warcraft team over on the World Warcraft Midnight booth, hanging with Asus at the ROG Ally all the way over in Hall 8, or looking at the latest tech offerings from Samsung this year at Gamescom. Anywhere kind of truly is the best place to play. But right now, what we're going to do, Bex, is quickly recap what Xbox revealed last night at the Opening Night Live celebrations. Are you ready?
Let's get into it. I mean, we got a brand new and very charming Companions trailer for the Outer Worlds 2. That revealed 6 new friends to travel the stars and zap things with.
Zap-a-zap! The Dynasties of the East expansion for Age of Empires 4 Anniversary Edition also got announced, and they also revealed a release date, so you can start organising your troops on November 4th.
Mark it. We also found out about the massive new Indiana Jones and the Great Circle expansion, continuing Indy's investigation creation of the Ancient Order of Giants. Ancient Rome's biggest secret awakens September 4th.
Excited for that one. After decades of supporting the Hayabusa clan, Raven Clan is finally taking center stage in Ninja Gaiden 4, which we saw an awesome new trailer for as well. And according to Team Ninja Bag, something called this, they have a secret ulterior motive that will really shake up the story when it drops on October 21st.
How very sneaky. As anticipated, we got a truly immersive look at Call of Duty Black Ops 7 releasing November 14th. Yes. The new game's got twisted environments, a campaign that supports 4-player co-op, zombies, Dead Ops Arcade, and even a new mode called Endgame to keep your squad busy for years to come. Really impressive stuff.
So
good. We also saw Blizzard storm through with the gorgeous and never-before-seen cinematic intro for the World of Warcraft Midnight. The ancient home of the Blood Elves is under threat, and they'll need to tap into the power of the Sacred Sunwell to keep those shadows at bay in 2026.
Plus, today we'll have even deeper looks at titles that were shown at Opening Night Live, like Keeper, Dying Light the Beast, and LEGO Voyagers. And in a few hours, this very broadcast will play host to a special edition of the official Call of Duty podcast. But to get the party started, here comes all the latest details on the Xbox Ally, which has been so hotly anticipated ever since it was announced at the Xbox Games Showcase.
The vision around Xbox has really transformed over the years of people playing on multiple devices, people playing anywhere.
We know what players want. They want to game on their own terms.
This was a #1 request from our fans. We're working in close partnership with Asus on a brand new handheld
called the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X.
The best game library on the go, basically changes everything.
It feels like we're finally hitting an inflection point now where I'm able to take the game that I'm playing on my beefy home PC gaming rig and take it with me on a portable device.
The big question a lot of players have is how are PC games going to play on a handheld form factor? Games are largely going to play like they do on PC.
The Xbox Ally targets 720p, while the Xbox Ally X targets 1080p. Most titles will perform between 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second, but certain games have the potential to hit up to 120 frames per second. As frame rates rise and fall, variable refresh rate, or VRR, will deliver a consistent and fluid visual experience. Players can further fine-tune a variety of device settings in the command center, from optimizing battery life to remapping buttons.
The Asus Armory Crate has 3 distinctive settings that are really great. There's the silent mode, for these dark gaming sessions you will have. There is a performance mode, so your battery life is optimized. And then, of course, for the top performance factor, you would use turbo mode.
When we talk about optimizing for handheld, it's less about stripping games down and more about ensuring playing the game on a handheld is as easy and effortless as possible. Games that run at 30 frames per second or above will get a should perform well on this device tag. Games that hit 60 frames per second or above will carry a should perform great on this device tag. Games that haven't been tested yet will have a performance check not available yet label. As more games are tested, updated, and optimized for handheld, these labels will evolve over time.
This is about giving players a device with no obstacles to fun. So one example is making sure that it's going to work seamlessly with the controller. Are all menus and prompts working as intended? And are those UI elements properly sized for the smaller screen? Another example of an essential compatibility feature is having a gamepad keyboard. If a game passes all these checks, they're considered handheld optimized and will be labeled as such. On the Xbox home screen, you'll find a new handheld optimized channel that will curate these titles for players.
So we're not
we test on the Ally all the time as we're building Roblox. For a player, that means more immersion, better graphics, smoother animation. You get to play games the way they were built.
If you're playing Doom the Dark Ages on the PC or the console, you expect an ultra-responsive, fast action FPS experience.
On your Xbox Ally, Doom the Dark Ages will be every bit as fast and responsive as you'd expect.
Here we go. Killed it with Dark Ages.
One of the awesome things about PC is that there are so many places to get you games.
We think about having this unified game library and how it can bring your entire game collection together.
Any recently downloaded and played games from other PC game stores, from Battle.net, the Epic Game Store, Ubisoft, Steam, GOG, or EA, the Xbox app automatically finds them and will show them in your game library. And right on the Xbox home screen, under Most Recently Played.
My most recently used game should be something that sticks with me everywhere I go,
so it's just missing the
creating a
Rockstar
unified user experience.
You're going to see games you play
it has
on
Steam
Xbox.
on it, right? What
It's a PC native game. You're going to be able to play it right there.
Are you going to be able to install other launchers on this thing? I think so, right? Because
if you're down in your basement and you want to stream directly from your console that you've got upstairs, you're going to be able to do it.
I'm able to continue to experience the worlds and characters that I love anywhere that I want to play. This is going to be awesome. Now we literally have a device that could go with you everywhere.
Yeah, man. I do. I want it, man. I want it. I'm gonna wait. It's going to come out during
Hey there, everyone.
Christmas
I'm Henry,
season,
and
right?
today I'm joined by
So
Dom and Brianna from Xbox and Gabe from our friends at Asus, who are going to tell us
I don't really want to get the
more
Switch 2,
about the
but,
ROG
man,
Xbox Ally
I'm
and
probably gonna wait until the next
Xbox
Zelda
Ally
comes
X,
out,
which are the very first handhelds giving Xbox fans the freedom to play anywhere. Thank you so much for being here, and welcome to Cologne, guys. How you doing?
My man!
Having us. It's been busy getting everything ready, but we're super excited to be here.
Well, I got to say,
man.
it's incredibly distracting having the Ally X in front of me. I want to just grab it and have a go, but why don't you tell us, why is Xbox making a handheld right now?
Handheld gaming felt like a really natural next step for Xbox. Being able to break out of the living room and play anywhere is so central to our vision of putting players at the center, wherever and however you want to play. And we saw this wave of innovation happening in the handheld space from brands like Asus, and we knew that we could fuel that with so much more energy from Xbox. So when we started talking to Asus, it became apparent like how much more we could do together. We share the same obsession with our players and our devices and gaming in general. And we just realized that by building a device together, we could do something much more special and much more quickly than either of us could do alone. And so that's what brought us to the Xbox Ally. The Xbox Ally really brings together that power of Xbox with the full freedom of Windows. That means that you can play your PC games natively from across storefronts. You can play your Xbox Play Anywhere games natively, and you can stream your console games as well. And really, this is just the beginning. Like, we have such a huge roadmap of improvements that we're going to continue building, continue delivering for our players. We're always listening to feedback, but I'm really excited for the first step.
It's a cloud.
As a device, it's got a really quite unique look about it. Gabe, can you tell us a bit about the hardware design of the Ally?
Absolutely. The design of the ROG Xbox Ally features natural ergonomics, comfort, and user familiarity. These solid contoured grips, familiar with that Xbox controller we all know and love. And so design starts with your hand, right? We think about our opposable thumbs and the really nimble fingertips that we have. These are the tools that we use to write, to pick things up, and definitely to play. And so when you think about the devices as they are in their current generation, it really rests into your palm, and you're using your palm to pick up these devices. And I say it's kind of like a tray-like feel. With the ROG Xbox Ally series devices, it rests into your fingers and then into your palms, and then allows you to curve over, giving you the freedom to use that to play. On our wonderful new ABXY keys, with the tactile feel and color coloring of the new Xbox controllers. It's not as simple, though, as just taking a controller and splitting it in half and putting a panel inside.
Keep waffling,
really,
keep waffling.
That would cause you to flare out. So there's a subtle detail of how you kind of want to have you fall in and be natural. And those contoured feels and this natural feeling really helps with the overall weight distribution. And that means comfort when you play long on these devices. And so with the Xbox Ally series, you're going to be able to play longer and play comfortably. And then, with the ROG Xbox Ally X, you then have the access to the impulse triggers. So then you're able to feel everything and be part of the game and immersive inside in terms of all of the things that you would be familiar with on your Xbox controller today. And so you'll get all those game-centric cues coming through on your device.
It's so like fully fledged and very well optimized for gaming, which is why I need to ask, how has the Windows experience been optimized for gaming, which is primarily what we want to do with an Ally?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this has been a huge collaboration between Asus, Xbox, and Windows. And so we really thought about what makes playing on Xbox so unique, and how can we bring those elements together with what makes Windows 11 so great for PC gaming. And that really led to, from my perspective, 3 big features. The first one is the Xbox full screen experience. The Xbox full screen experience is extremely tailored for the handheld device, for controller navigation, and right from the moment you turn on the Xbox Ally or the Xbox Ally X, you launch directly into this Xbox full screen experience. But what's even more interesting about what's happening here is not just the experience itself, but what's not happening. So we've collaborated really deeply with Windows to defer a bunch of processes that aren't required for gaming. So that means your desktop, the taskbar, all of these things aren't loaded when you boot into the full screen experience, giving all that memory back to your games.
Brilliant.
The second feature is the aggregated library. So because this is Windows, we know that our players have catalogs of games that span across different
if you look into it,
we want to bring
right,
your full library together in one place in the aggregated library, so you can see all of your installed games from different storefronts. This makes it super easy to launch your games, kind of stay in that Xbox full screen experience for more of your experience.
And that was down to
and
how
just
Windows
really
worked,
experience
how
the full
much
value of the
processing
device.
Windows
The third
software
feature
took
that we've really
over,
invested deeply
and
in
was
is
killing
the
games on
Play
the system.
Anywhere feature. So
So
Xbox
that's where
Play
the
Anywhere has been a
Xbox
program
OS
for a long
comes
time,
in,
but
where
we've
it
really
just
been
shuts off
investing in
all
it
the
so
background
deeply,
shit.
and there's now
Just
over 1,000
pretty much just
games
shuts
that
down
support
everything
Xbox
behind
Play Anywhere.
Windows, the desktop,
For your
all of
Xbox
that,
Play Anywhere
and just
games,
boots
you
into
can
the
bring your
Xbox app
progress,
or
your
the
saves, your
OS
achievements
app, whatever
from
they
your
have set
Xbox
up.
console or your Windows
Which is
PC
why this
to your
is very
Xbox
exciting
Ally,
for
just
the
again
Windows
making that
handheld
really so
console
seamless.
coming in, right?
And again, we have a huge roadmap of improvements we're working on together and with the Windows team. So it's really exciting, and I think there's going to be so much more to share, and we're always listening to feedback. But these three features, to me, are what make the Xbox Ally
As somebody
so
that
special.
doesn't actually have
So ergonomics, they're locked in. We've
portable
also got just a
console I
lightweight
have is the
Windows,
Switch too,
primed
right
and ready
there.
for
Oh,
gaming.
Switch too, sorry, the
Gabe, tell
Switch
us a bit about
right
the
there.
horsepower behind it and the partnership you've got with
really
AMD
like
to
a portable
really make
that had
games
access
shine.
to my Xbox
Absolutely.
library as opposed to the
We're really
Switch
pushing the
library there, and
boundaries of
actually capable
silicon
of
with this
running
device.
pretty well.
Efficiency is the Xbox Ally superpower. These class of processors are tuned specifically for handhelds. I'm super excited to talk about what's in the Xbox Ally X. It hosts the Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme. We've taken the best performing processor on the market and added MPU. That means you're ready for new frontiers in local AI gaming while having the best efficiency possible on these new amazing generational changes
Apparently
with the
that's
Z2
debatable.
Extreme.
Apparently the chip isn't actually
For the
the
normal
strongest one.
Xbox
It's
Ally,
debatable
we
if it
have
is.
the Z2A. The first time a handheld processor of this type has been productized for Windows. So that means amazing performance from 15 to 20 watts. Again, efficiency is the superpower. And so for that part, I would say we also can include AMD's fluid motion frames. AMD's fluid motion frames bring smoothness and additional frames to allow you to enjoy that wonderful gameplay that's available for thousands of games and only on Windows. Lastly, I would say we're going to bring the power of AI to our devices. So for both the Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X, you'll be able to have Copilot for gaming, a game guide you can call from the Xbox menu that assists you while you play.
It's all super exciting, Brianna. I don't think we should keep anyone waiting any longer. Why don't we take a look at how the Xbox Ally X works? And I think we should get a camera in here as well, so
Does that mean
people
I could
at home
just
can
like
definitely
say
take a look.
Copilot?
But show me how you turn on
Fortnite.
one of these things.
Yeah, so one thing that's great is there's a fingerprint reader on the power button.
What's the weather
But
like? Or
as
is that
Don
just how
mentioned,
it's
we made a
gonna
lot of
be, or what?
improvements in Windows to help add gamepad navigation across the device. So I can press A to dismiss the lock screen, and I can navigate all elements that I would expect to with a gamepad. One of the features I really love is that we've added gamepad indicators to the pin pad. So if you're familiar with them on console, you'll be able to enter your pin or have your own kind of combination that you would have to put in your password quickly. You can also use directional navigation, and we really want to give the flexibility to the players of how they want to get into their gaming session.
Cool.
So
I'm not going to peek at your pin.
No one's going to look like what the pin is.
I'll get my own later, don't worry.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly put in a pin for this device, and you'll boot right into the Xbox app.
Cool. And what's the first thing we're kind of seeing here?
Yeah, this is that Xbox full screen experience that we've talked about. So it boots directly into this experience. It's really tailored for gamepad navigation, for the handheld screen, and again, it doesn't even load those processes that aren't required for gaming. In some of our initial estimates, this shows an estimated 2 gigabytes of savings in memory, which can all go back to your games, which means faster startup times and less idle power draw.
Absolutely. I mean, that was super snappy just to get into that. Super cool. And I've got to say, big compliments on the library that I can already see. Why don't you run us through a bit of this experience as well?
One of the buttons that we've added on this device is a library button, so you can push that and it'll take you right to your library. Dom mentioned about the aggregated library. You'll see these new indicators across the thing. So, hey, these are my games from the Game Pass entitlement. These are the ones installed from other storefronts. And we really want to make sure that when people play a game in the library, they know what save they're doing. You might be like me and you own the same game across multiple storefronts. Your save files are so important.
Guilty of that.
and so you want to make sure that when you launch your game, you know where it's coming from, and you're able to kind of get that jump back in where you expect.
Amazing. Can you launch up a game for us? I'm going to let you choose.
Yeah, so let's launch up Gears of War.
That's not out yet. Right?
You can see that the bootloader that we have launches
Is-
full screen.
That's the anti-cheat?
That really takes you to kind of that immersive experience. So you're
So
not
it's still
seeing those
Windows,
desktop elements that
obviously,
Dom
so it's
mentioned
loading the anti-cheat that
previously.
Windows would
Very
usually
cool.
load.
Because there's something I use at home on my desktop, which is Game Bar. I use it
Yes.
to access my screenshots. I use it to access all of my friends lists, party chat.
Cap,
Yeah.
We have
nobody
a
uses
look at
Game
that.
Bar.
How does that
You only use
operate on
Game
the
Bar for
Ally?
playing with
Yeah,
somebody
so
on
one of the
Xbox.
main
Let's be real,
differences
nobody uses
between
Game Bar like that, by
the
the way. Not even me. I'm an Xbox
original
member. Look at
Ally
that-
and
look
the
at that
Xbox
logo right
Ally
there.
is now there's an
I don't
Xbox
even use
button
Game
on
Bar.
the device.
Cap.
And so by pressing it, you quickly bring up Game Bar. And this is the optimized view that we shipped last year called Compact
Is that a
Mode.
new Game
That
Bar?
takes that same widget model that we have before that's completely
update Game Bar? I
extensible,
didn't know.
but
I
it
was
puts it in a more streamlined, optimized form for these handheld devices. So it lets you quickly get access to device settings and most importantly, Command Center.
Nice.
So instead of having multiple overlays that you're juggling, it's all in one
really made it-
overlay
they
and
really
it's all
wanted
in
it to
Game
look
Bar,
like
and
the
so you can
actual
get access to
Xbox,
some of those awesome AMD features as well as the Aces
They
features
press the
that
Xbox
you've been
button.
known for
That one
before
right there.
to be able to navigate those and adjust those
Yeah,
kind
so you
of
just press the big
performance
Xbox
settings on the
button there.
fly.
It brings up something
As
very
a person
similar.
who is
It's
already a
not the same, but
multi-device
it's
user,
very
it does
similar.
instantly feel quite familiar as well. Like
Yeah.
across my console or my PC,
The
I'm kind
actual
of getting this
Xbox software
very
on the
fluid
consoles
and
to look a lot
connected
like this.
system. It's
So
really
that way
nice.
then they're
Yeah.
very seamless together.
So we can jump back into Gears of War, but we know this
and
is a
very
fully fledged
needed.
Windows
I mean, we've been
device.
using
Yes.
the same.
What else can you do with it? Are there other
scheme
apps that
the
you can
Xbox,
use?
like,
Yeah,
like
so
schemes
one of
since
my
Xbox
favorite
One,
features is
which was
we've
back in
added a
2013,
new
over 2 years
custom
ago.
task switching view. So by long pressing on the Xbox button, you'll get this new experience where you can quickly
Wow.
bumper between existing applications as well as go to the Windows desktop if you need to kind of tweak something that you can't do easily. And it really kind of makes it feel fast and fluid. And so if you're using Discord or getting a little hint and edge, you can quickly bumper between them and then go back to your game really
That's
smoothly.
so snappy.
I want her to switch into
Dom,
the
is there anything
Windows
else you'd like to
desktop
add
just
as
to
well
see
to what
what
we're seeing here?
Yeah, I
loading
mean, this
between
is
them
really
is
our
like.
Xbox
And, like, if you
experience
do switch between
reimagined
them,
for
does it
handheld
close
gaming.
down
Built in
the Windows
collaboration
desktop
with
if you switch
Asus,
over, or
Windows,
does it
Xbox,
keep it
and
loading in the
allows you to have
background
that
because of the
full
games?
immersion and effortless play.
That's what I wanted.
But really, games are at the heart of what makes a great Xbox experience, and that's why we're developing a new program called the Handheld Compatibility Program. And this will help you really easily understand what games play well on your device across things like text size, controller navigation, and so we're really excited to announce this program and work very closely
But
with
are
our
we locked
development
to it,
partners
though?
on it as well to help you have the best possible gaming experience on your Xbox Ally.
That's so awesome. So all of that, and I hear that you've also brought a little video
Yes.
for us to check out.
Dude,
Should we just load
hear
that
me.
up now?
Let's do
Hear
it.
me. Answer the questions. Hear me through the haircut. Hear me through the haircut. Ask her
This
right
is going to be
questions.
awesome.
Are we locked to those just compatible things? Can we just play any game at all? Answer that question, please.
Let's do this.
I am excited. I genuinely am excited for this console, right? Because like handling compatibility, thousands of games tested, so thousands already.
So
That's
now
cool.
that you've seen what the Xbox
her
Ally
the
and
question,
the
ask the
Xbox
question.
Ally
I know
X
she's
can
still
do,
sitting there.
I
Ask
bet
her
you
the
want to know
question.
when you can get your own one, huh? Well,
Can we
Brianna,
play anything?
If
Does
I
it
asked
need to
really
be
nicely, is
compatible?
there anything you could tell us on that front?
Yeah, I'm excited to
Gosh.
share that the
Right, okay.
Xbox Ally and the Xbox Ally X will be available worldwide October 16th.
Oh, that's so soon. All
Yes.
right, well,
October
you heard it here
16th.
first. The Xbox Ally comes out on October 16th. Thank you for that, Brianna, and
That's a
to
week
all of our
after my
guests here as
birthday.
well for stopping by today. But coming up next, stick around for the latest on Rogue, Prince of Persia, and so much more as Xbox at Gamescom 2025 continues.
Play Xbox Game Pass. Okay, first trailer of the day. Prince of Persia. So Rogue, Prince of Persia. Cool. You know, I've been eyeing up Crown. What's it? Is it Blue Crown? Crown. It's so like this, you know, Game Award winning one. What's it called? Crown of something. Crown of Prince. Something like that. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Hold on. It's the blue one, you know what I'm talking about. He's got a very tight haircut. Push back a corrupted army. Not going through a deadly city. Oh yeah, here we go. Now this is the Hollow Knight experience we've been waiting for. fucking Kamehameha? Rewrite fate. Same person. Oh, that's cool. It looks fun.
You might think that the Rogue Prince of Persia is just another 2D action roguelike, and you'd be wrong. Yes, we have plenty of deadly weapons, powerful abilities, and game-breaking builds, but what makes it different? I'm going to tell you. This is 2D parkour in full flow. You will run, vault, and somersault through the world, blending traversal and combat into one seamless movement. If you're looking for Prince of Persia DNA, then shine a black light on this. It'll light up like Times Square. And that wall run? That is the first of its kind in the 2D game. Every fight is a chance to move with style. You're not just swinging a sword, you're fighting with everything. Kick enemies into traps or into each other. Vault to dodge attacks. Wall run over hazards. Dive to stun. Beat rocks and arrows into the faces of your foes. It's like playing a Jackie Chan movie as the Prince of Persia. This is acrobatic and environmental combat that rewards creativity and looks damn good doing it. The story holds more surprises. The prince must live the same day over and over, searching for a way to stop an enemy invasion that his actions have triggered. You must learn from each run, discovering how to save key characters and family members and bringing them to the oasis outside of the time loop to unlock new biomes, items, and story beats. Only by exploring the entire city, from the depths of the mines to the top of the lighthouse, will you find the one path that will give you the chance to change the fate of Persia. And the soundtrack? Woo! An unheard of combination of traditional Persian instruments fused with modern trap. It drives you forward. Every run has a rhythm, every fight has a beat, and we guarantee you'll be listening to it when you're not even playing. So there you have it. The Rogue Prince of Persia offers a unique combination of 2D wall running, environmental combat, a branching narrative, and a pulsating soundtrack, on top of all the usual tasty roguelike ingredients. This is a roguelike with rhythm, flow, and style.
Awesome. Love that.
The Prince of Persia is going rogue, known for those smooth acrobatic wall runs and intense boss fights set against an inspired vibrant Persian-inspired landscape. It's clear why it's the most anticipated action platformer roguelike of the year. And here to tell us more from Evil Empire artistic director Dylan Erlings and marketing manager Matthew Houghton. Gentlemen,
he's got the same haircut as me as well. Well, he's got the bun though. I don't have the bun.
Thanks so much for joining us. And I've got to ask, was that, from what we saw in the back of that trailer, did I see what I think I saw?
I think so, yeah.
Which one of you would like to reveal it, if anyone missed it?
Basically, the game is out now on Game Pass.
Oh shit, really?
Right now. You can go play it as you want.
All right, amazing. And also, for those that don't know as well, this game reinvents a classic franchise. And in the past, you've worked on games like Dead Cells, The Evil Empire, and fantastic DLC like Castlevania.
Dead Cells is on my list.
How has it been taking a beloved franchise like Prince of Persia and kind of bringing a new genre to the mix?
But it's kind of it's tough and great at the same time, because obviously we've got a load of fans of the franchise in the team. Lots of people who played Sands of Time, even people who played the original back in the 90s. Yeah. And so there's that pressure to take this franchise into a different direction. But it's great because it actually gives us something to really focus on. We knew we wanted acrobatic combat, we wanted a wall run, we wanted this real Persian-inspired vibes. So that helped to kind of keep us on the right path while integrating our 2D action knowledge to make something which we think is unique.
Yeah, it looks absolutely gorgeous. And you've been having the game on early access recently, but for those that haven't been able to play early access, what can people expect when they hop on to Rogue Prince of Persia?
So yeah, basically you can expect 2D action roguelike with kind of acrobatic combat mixed with a wall run, which we think is unique in a 2D game. So basically you have a whole moveset on top of that. So you've got a kick, a vault, a dive attack. So basically you're going to be flowing through traversal into combat and back again, and there's also like a branching narrative behind that as well.
Yeah, nice. And also, you've been asked. You've had early access for a bit now, and you've been asking for loads of feedback from players. What's been some of the ones that has like kind of been the most surprising or inspired bits of feedback that you've taken on board?
Well, we've gotten tons of feedback from players, especially from the guys we have on Discord. We have like a very supportive and dedicated community of players there. And it's like, it's almost day-to-day talking with them. It's like they are part of the team. So we just work with them as if they were part of the development, you know. And so one guy, Opelit, he's making the wiki for the game. Yeah. It's super detailed, even more detailed than what we have in the studio, you know. These guys, they know the game by heart.
So extensive that it needs a wiki?
And so it's so cool to work with them. And another one called Andrew is a super fan. And a good anecdote is that he had a baby during the production of the game.
Yeah.
And so we celebrated it. I did a sketch of the prince with the baby and everything.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, these guys are truly part of the team, and I want to thank them truly for this early access. It was great.
I think that's one of my favorite things these days as well, is how much the community can get involved in games now and like kind of give feedback and kind of work directly with the studios. It's not something we really had in the past.
Yeah, that's something truly unique, and like the instantaneity of it is awesome, because you can just ask a question, brainstorm an idea about like game design or whatever, and they would like answer directly, and it's so great.
Now, also, one thing, a lot of fans have been asking about the story of Rogue Prince of Persia and how it's going to evolve over time. Can you go a bit more into that?
Yeah, so basically the story, you basically start off and you've kind of accidentally triggered an invasion of Persia, and then you've kind of got to figure out a way by going into the city each day and trying to find clues, and then by finding the clues, you unlock biomes, and then maybe you have to like take an item and do something with it to then unlock something else, find a character who then tells you somewhere else you can go. So it's basically kind of like a puzzle in real time as you go through each run to basically find the one true way to finally save Persia and rectify your mistake.
And like you said about clues, right? Something that we will expect, hidden elements in the game. And there's some of those for us to find.
Yeah, there's definitely hidden rooms where, you know, like you'll find characters.
That's one way to do a time trial challenge.
I'm trying to think back, for example, but definitely where you find the Lale, that's kind of like hidden stuff. But it's Prince of Persia, there's got to be hidden rooms somewhere.
I was hoping so, because I love the old games as well. And players being like, one of the most things as well, when you look at the game, first of all, the visuals. It is visually stunning, the comic book style, and like you're obviously massively behind this. Could you go a bit more into what inspired you and how you kind of worked on the design of the game?
Dead Cells looks, right?
So
it's the same kind of art
we
style.
wanted the game to have a unique look, like something that would not have been made before. And so, since it's a very 2D game, we wanted to embrace that aspect and have something very graphic with these patterns, the borders, and everything is. So it's inspired by the Persian miniatures, which are art from like back in the days in the ancient Persia, and this would be very graphical images painted by hand. And so we tried to incorporate some of this element in the art direction of the game. And the other inspiration is the French comic books.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to have some of this in the game because in the art team we are big comic book lovers, and because we wanted to be super like innovative, we used Moebius as a reference because nobody does that in the games. No, yeah, but he's a great artist, so he was one of the main reference.
And also, you mentioned Discord earlier as well. Have you like taken any fan-inspired feedback on some of the art that you've used in the game?
For sure. We had some fun contest on the Discord.
Is this what it looks like on tablet
and
or something?
so, for example, we had a skin contest at some point, and player would like draw whatever crazy type of prince costume. And so we had like a voting for the favorite skins, and I think 8 or 9 of them ended up in the game.
That's amazing.
That's great.
That must be. I can already see though how much you kind of work with your community already, and if there's anyone else who wants to get involved, are they able to do that as well?
You mean the players?
Yeah, like the players can get involved to give feedback.
Yeah, for sure. Like in the game design, we changed tons of stuff. Like for instance, we have this medallion system, which in the beginning was maybe too complex. And so we worked with the community to make it simpler to understand, but also more fun to like right when you play, you understand how it works. So we iterated a lot of like game design elements. Yeah.
Yeah, along the game design as well, you did a major art revision for the game as well from when you started. So much so, you made a mini documentary about how that happened. How was that?
That was a long walk. So, long story short, when we released in early access, we knew we were going with a bold and unique look, and we knew not everybody would love it. But we got a lot of feedback from players that did not like so much the art direction. So we tried to take that as a feedback, just as if it was gameplay.
Yeah.
Cool. Why not rework the art, you know? So we did a lot of polishing, and we changed some of the color. The prince was purple in the beginning. He's not purple anymore. That's a long story. But yeah, we tried to make something that player would like more. And so this was like, big rework.
I think it's one of the first things anyone notices as soon as they see the game. It's so vibrant and colorful, and it's like so pretty to look at. Like you've done like an incredible job putting that together.
Thank you.
Have you got any personal favorite pieces that you worked on in the game?
I mean, we tried to be as diverse as we could in the biomes that you are going through. So each biome has a very unique color palette. I think the final one, the Palace, the one that's going to be released in the 1.0, is the best one because it's the last one that we made, and we put a lot of love in this because it's the final objective of the game, and it's really, really nice, I think.
I think we've also, you talked about all the different biomes that are available. We've got to talk, how do you work on kind of making those beautiful backgrounds that you kind of interact with, and then the kind of the combat gameplay, because it must be kind of difficult to manage.
That's a challenge for sure, because the gameplay is very fast-paced, and the traversal is challenging.
You're asking the wrong
so
question.
you have to be able to read everything
now, I feel like you can
very
cut this
quickly.
short, right?
So we try to have something that is very simple, yet tells a story. So whenever we can, we have rooms in the game that tell like environmental storytelling, but it's not during the combat phases. So it's a subtle balance between readable gameplay and background that tells a story. Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, nice. So especially, is it like clear when there's like a hidden room or something like that you can smash some pots?
Oh, it's clear?
Kind of work your way through.
There is some of this, some secrets in the game.
Now, also we've got to talk about the color palette and lighting. They've been widely praised by players in early access. Right, how did you approach making the game like visually distinct from previous Prince of Persia games?
That's a tough question.
We're here to ask the hard questions.
I mean, I talked about the inspirations already, so these two, like the Persian miniatures and the French comic book, we tried to combine that into a unique look that when you see it as a thumbnail, you instantly recognize it, and it's almost as if it was taken out of a picture book. I mean, that was the objective. And yeah, we tried to embrace the graphical aspect of it and be very stylized.
It's like I see at any moment you look at it, it's like always bright and popping out.
Yeah.
It's like a thumbnail.
Very colorful,
Yeah. I've got to say though, for people who are hopping on for the first time, and we mentioned it a little bit earlier, but they're hopping on from, haven't played early access, and they're hopping on to Rogue Prince of Persia. What kind of experience can they expect to play? Because it's challenging, it's beautiful, it's vibrant. There's a lot more depth to the game.
Yeah, I think expect to be challenged, but it's easy once you get it in your hands and you can feel like doing a wall run and swinging off a pole and diving down an enemy, like it is super satisfying. So just be prepared for like acrobatic combat, use all your moves, like we said in the deep dive trailer, like it's like playing a Jackie Chan movie. You're just like, you're kicking someone, you're blocking something, and then you're jumping around everywhere, just be prepared to have fun, I guess. Yeah, and just explore everywhere, because there's always something to find.
Explore, that's always the thing I fail in doing. I'm always like trying to speed run everything. But have you got any last things that you'd like people to keep an eye out for Rogue Prince of Persia?
I mean, go play the game now. It's out, so yeah, I mean...
Go play it,
yeah.
Have a great time.
Yeah, we'll definitely be doing it. But guys, thanks so much for joining us, Matthew and Dylan. Really appreciate it. I look forward to hopping on. And also, a big thank you to the whole team at Ubisoft. You can start sharpening your platforming skills and scimitars right now. And remember, the Rogue Prince of Persia is available today. And in case you're buzzing for even more 2D fighting action, here comes a trailer that's a little less reflex, a little more tactical. Then we'll be back to check out all that's new in Grounded 2. Don't go anywhere. This is Xbox at Gamescom.
Fighter! You asked for this. Back in your place.
Not up yet. Then he's lying to us. He's not here yet.
This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once.
Time to prove myself.
Looks like we're still playing Cult of the Lamb for it. Oh shit, what's happening, bro?
Leave that to me.
An ambush. This day grows lovelier by the hour.
Nothing can stop me. Let's finish him.
Making another remake of a 2D.
A good choice.
8-bit
suffice. Feel my wrath.
Another game I won't play. Just out of like, I ain't interested. I don't want to play it. I don't want to play Octopath Traveler either. Not my thing.
Bring sinners to account. Fight Roger.
Oh, Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, Indiana Jones. Okay. I didn't realize Indiana Jones won that many awards. What?
What do you know about the legend of the Nameless Crusader?
Fierce warrior. Fought on the siege of Antioch, 1097 AD. Very tall.
This is the same trailer we saw yesterday.
A giant.
Pope Paul IV had an item of this crusader in his possession, his helmet.
Well, I'll tell you what. If I see the helmet, I'll leave it exactly as I found it. Sound good?
See, okay. I feel like I went into this expecting like it was going to be like a game showcase. I was expecting this to be like, you know,
giant guardian.
What the event was yesterday. You know what I mean? But like an Xbox version of that. Not this.
Worshipped by the Mithras cult.
I can't believe
you know, I'll stay strong until this song, and then.
Impressive.
What to say about Simpson? Many more gameplay or something.
It says Semper Vivus. Always living. Not dead. He's not in a tomb.
Isn't he gonna get in a fist fight with a giant? It sounds like he's gonna get into a fist fight with a giant. Coming 4th of September.
Well, you just caught the trailers for Final Fantasy Tactics and Indiana Jones and the Great Circle Order of Giants, which we'll be taking an even closer look at in a little bit of time. But now it's time to dive into a game that hits a little closer to home as we learn all about the big bosses, bigger biomes, and brand new big buggies coming to a park near you in Grounded 2. We've got Chris Parker and Justin Vasquez here from Obsidian and Eidos to break it down into very small, teeny, tiny parts.
Should I try?
I mean, they say good things come in small packages, so thank you so much for helping me unwrap these presents today, guys. How are you today?
We're well. Thank you for having us here. We're very excited to be here to talk about the game.
Yeah, doing great. Super excited to be here.
I'm honestly so excited to gush all about the fun I've been having in Grounded 2 since it launched now a month ago into early access. So I've been having a blast, but how's the experience been for you two?
It's been an incredible experience. we're so blessed to have such an amazing community around Grounded 2. Everyone just reacted so well to the announcement and the fact that the game was coming to them so quickly. And seeing the game in players' hands now, everything that they're doing with it, all the fun they're having with buggies, all the fun they're having in the park, all the different builds that they're making and breaking, and all the great feedback we're getting, it's just getting us super excited and really focused on how we can make the best Grounded 2 possible with our community.
I love that. Chris, have you been having a good time with it as well?
Yeah, I'm just so excited about how well it's been received, because you know when you're making a game, you have this passion, you have this joy, you really want it to be something that the community's going to love, and they already love Grounded 1.
And then once we get to the point,
so much passion there,
like the story
and so until you get that into the players' hands and the community's hands,
I never went back since.
You just don't know exactly. You know, you can hope, but until they've actually sort of tasted that meal, you don't know how it's going to go. And so it went out there. People are super excited about it. They have tons of stuff to say and tons of great ideas, and we love that. And it's just been really exciting.
Amazing. Well, I've tasted it, and I've really enjoyed it as well. We've been digging in a lot. It's been so much fun. And obviously, you mentioned buggies, one of the big new additions in Grounded 2. And how has community feedback helped improve and expand that kind of area of the game for you guys?
That's a really good question. For us, the buggies were such an important feature to bring to life because it was the #1 requested feature from Grounded 1.
Yeah.
And so it was a big reason why we wanted to do a sequel in the first place, because we knew to do the buggies properly, we'd have to build the whole world from the ground up to support them and to really make them shine.
Wow, okay.
And so for us, it was a question of the balance of how much of this feature do we want to develop and solidify to make it a full experience and to really show the potential of the feature, but not go so far that we don't get the community's feedback. And so we feel like we found that balance with our Red Soldier and our Orb Weaver buggies, and now seeing how players are playing with them, what they're doing with it, and what they're asking for, not just for those buggies, but for future buggies, is really giving us a lot of clarity on where we want to bring the feature, how we want to fulfill its potential, and of course, what exciting new buggies we're going to be introducing in the future.
Yeah, there's so many aspects to buggies. Like Justin said, we kind of went for the minimum approach and said, let's see what the community has to say about these. We have all of our own ideas that we're like, these are great ideas, but let's see what the community says first, and then we can kind of hone in on that stuff and help that really guide the future of buggies, whether that be with customization or progression, or even what sort of new buggies we might introduce in the world.
And what's been really great is seeing everybody's feedback. A lot of it is very much in line with where we wanted to go.
Absolutely in line.
Yeah.
It's all stuff, almost all of it's been stuff that we've talked about.
Yeah.
Like, and it's great to see that, and especially, you know, we look at what the community feedback says, and our community guys like put it all together, and we count like what's been upvoted and what people are reacting to the most. And the things that they're reacting to the most are things that we're like, yes.
Yes, that's what we want to do.
This is so exciting. This sounds great.
So not only does it confirm our belief that this feature has so much potential, it's really nice to see how aligned we are with our community. And it really feels like we're all one big team trying to make the best Grounded 2 together.
One big colony. That's so cute.
I totally missed that.
Don't worry, I got you. My buggy is called Ant McPartlin. It's a Red Soldier ant. I haven't got to the Orb Weaver just yet. We're taking our time, which is a very UK insular joke, but that is fine for you. But have you guys got any buggy names that you're particularly proud of? Any good puns that you've heard?
I've got one up my sleeve. You, Chris?
Lads, I don't know. I don't know if I can stick
around the studio right now is Stinky. I don't know why. But yeah, when we start up a co-op game for the first time, everybody goes and like makes their buggy real quick together, and then whoever names their buggy Stinky first is the one that wins, basically.
I always call my ant Antonio Banteras because you get the double ant pun there.
Double ant pun,
and also just because I like to think of my red ant as this like charming, roguish ally.
Is he going to act like Ant-Man and do the exact same thing?
Antonio Banteras.
That's beautiful. He's your own very real sidekick. That's beautiful. We have another first in Grounded 2 with our classes.
You've been outed.
I mean, we were chatting a little bit
Ant-Man
behind
fan.
the scenes about, I've been loving the mage class personally, but what has been the most exciting developments from either seeing a lot of players get to grips with these classes or from the team themselves?
I mean, when we set out developing archetypes, they were really about just helping players understand, how do I best equip my character for whatever it is I'm trying to do today, right? You're not locked into being a mage for the whole game. You could be a mage one night and then switch over to a ranger or a rogue or whatever. You want to be a sword and board fighter, do that. But
this game?
Let's have the interface help you out and help you sort of like min-max easily into that play style. And to be perfectly honest, I thought this was just like a kind of a nice little quality of life add to the game. And the players love it. Like they think it's fantastic, and they want to know, hey, what are the next ones going to be? What's equipment that's going to be added so that we can, further develop this particular archetype? And that's been really surprising, but also super encouraging and exciting for me, just to see that, people love this. Something that I thought was pretty small, something that actually IDOS actually championed in the first place, and everybody loves it. It's great. It's been really positive reception.
From our point of view, it felt like a natural extension of what Grounded was already doing, and what made Grounded special as a survival game was this really rich RPG fighting system. And to speak to what Chris is saying, that's also the shared DNA between Obsidian and Eidos Montreal, is that love for both RPG mechanics and progression and player choice. And so this felt like a natural extension of us working together, of us collaborating. And to see it in players' hands, not only them finding really cool ways to break the builds and push them to really cool limits, like the dual wielding rogue that can, one-shot, cool. Even our biggest, toughest foes. Yeah. But on top of that, seeing them use the builds in really creative, unique ways that, like you said, speak to their play style. Yep. And you're not locked into anything. If you want to be a mage that whips out a sword and a board, you can do that. If you want to be
I told you we'd be
ranged,
streaming earlier because
still packing a mallet, you could do that as well.
We spoke about
and
this
so
last night.
we really want the players to express themselves however they want, and we want to get their feedback so that we can find new ways to help them express themselves over the early access of this game.
Love that. I mean, with new classes, we've also got some new
Unlike the
bugs
stream
as
yesterday,
well,
it was on time.
How's that been for putting those into the game, implementing them, and how have the community received some of the new ones, like our
I'll
new
be honest with you though, Dan, I don't think I'm going to stick with this for long.
Are there any fan favorites that you've seen emerge?
I'm kind of losing interest. They're
I don't
going
know
a little
about
bit too deep
favorites, but
into
I mean,
these
I
games.
think all of them have been really well received.
Yeah, I'm not like 100%
but like
into
for
it.
different reasons, of course. So like,
I'm kind of staying
got
strong
a
to
ton of
Silksong,
feedback
though.
from folks who are like, man, the caterpillars are so sweet,
I know
they're beautiful,
they're gonna talk
and I
about
have to
Silksong
kill
in this,
them.
I think.
Why have you done that? Why have you ruined my life and blackened my soul with this? And then, another example is this cockroaches, where they're like, I can't deal with cockroaches. Why have you put this in the game? This is where you're like, oh, well, we put it in there to be gross. That's why it's there. It's serving its purpose. But the reception to those has been really fun, very exciting.
And on the other side, what was nice for us is when we first started talking about, what creatures we wanted to bring to Grounded 2, I think it was universal. Everyone was like, we need something that is on the same level of terrifying as the wolf spider from Grounded 1. And the number one contender was the scorpion. And it was a huge request from the community for a long time. And being able to bring that to life, but in a way that does justice to it being this terrifying predator coming after you, and seeing all these reaction videos online of people in their camps being, hunted by the scorpion and popping out and then freaking out, trying to hide. Like, this thing is coming after me. What do I do? It's so rewarding to be able to traumatize a whole new group of players in interesting ways.
Yeah,
But,
you guys have a lot to answer for making me kill the sweet caterpillars and the butterflies, and then also the horrendous night terrors I've had for the scorpions. So yeah, we'll talk afterwards. But speaking of foes and new
I just
enemies,
mentioned it in the chat,
I hear
see
we
if
have
somebody
a
actually
new
says anything
boss
to me.
to look forward to as well. So can you tell me what this new boss is and why you guys are excited for players to take it on?
Happy to. So our new boss is a giant tarantula.
Oh my
named
gosh.
Axel.
People are talking about
has
State of
gotten
Decay
loose
3 in
the
the
park.
chat. That's new.
And this
I think
is
State of
our
Decay
what we're
3,
calling our
that's
first
been pushed
park
back
boss.
a lot.
And
all we
you know,
really
in
got
Grounded
for
1, there was
State
these
of
really
Decay
cool
3 was,
backyard
cinematic trailer,
bosses,
no?
the
Because,
Brood Mother,
it
the
looks-
Mantis, and these
cool.
were all, you know,
I haven't
really
actually played-
giant,
no, I played a little
terrifying
bit of
foes.
State of Decay 1
And so we
and
knew we
2.
wanted
I never
to
actually finished it.
keep
Oh
up
my
that tradition. Yeah, look at this thing. It's terrifying. We wanted to keep up that tradition, but because now you're riding buggies, what's giant and terrifying and monstrous has to scale in proportion to that. And so
Let's move
we
on.
really
Yeah,
wanted
I'm with you,
to
Hazel.
nail that like primal feature creature terrifying experience for players. And again, it was just the clear first choice for us was we have to bring that fantasy of the tarantula to life. That's where Axel was born.
And then we had to look at scale. I mean, like it is, I don't even know if you can tell from the footage we just showed
It looks
how
huge.
immensely huge this is. So the character in that footage is riding around on its own orb weaver spider, and the orb weaver looks teeny tiny compared to the tarantula because it's about like 3 times bigger than a wolf spider, which is one of the largest creatures in Grounded 1.
And I think it's about
It is-
16 times bigger than the player, so
Yeah,
it's pretty
it's-
massive.
It's
Yeah, when you
massive.
stream on
It's
Thursday
absolutely
when
huge, and we
Terry
think
announces
players will have a
some
lot of fun
maybe.
with it. It's got its
I
own
mean,
arena. It's got its
I
own
don't
like
know
sort
if,
of like
like, 'cause,
recipe
like,
and things
you
that
guys have
you've
been
got to
telling
do
me
in
Team
order to
Cherry-
summon
Team
it,
Cherry
bring it
are gonna
in.
get their
But
own,
we think it's a pretty exciting boss.
announcement.
Yeah, it looks
and
huge
I don't know, I haven't
and
seen anything
terrifying for sure.
about that.
How
Like, they
did you
didn't
guys
mention
land on
that
the name
yesterday.
Axel? That's so cute, for one. I'm guessing it's
like
a
they
pet
said we were gonna get
tarantula
something
as well
today
that
about it.
Someone just found, oh no.
So one of the best things about our franchise is it's set in the 90s. This one's set in
Of course.
1992s and in 1992, and so there's all this nostalgia around that era that means a lot to all
If
of
there
us.
is going to be a stream
and
tomorrow,
Axel
I'll
is actually a
stream.
reference to
Oh,
Home
wait,
Alone.
no.
In Home Alone,
No,
the
I-
older
okay, no, I
brother
don't think
has a
I'll
pet
stream
tarantula
it,
called
but
Axel
it
that
won't
gets
be on
loose.
time. It'll be,
And
like, pretty
so
much
that's
afterwards, like, once
our
I get
little
home from work.
Easter egg.
homage, little
Yeah.
Easter egg.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that it makes sense in the world of Grounded too, but also it's just a sick callback to real world movies
Right.
and stuff.
There's
Love
a couple of more Home Alone references in the game, so around Axel. So I can't wait to see if the community catches them all.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well, let's get back to this big boss Axel, because I would love to hear some tips from you guys about taking him on. I'm terrified already, and I'm hoping I don't have to do it alone. But yeah, do you have any tips for players on taking them down?
Well, I mean, with basically any adventure in Grounded, got to load up before. You got to prepare for whatever your adventure is going to be. You need to make sure you've got enough
Standard
food and
survival
water
game
and
shtick.
healing supplies. And then you're just going to have to go in and die a couple of times. Like, that's basically what's going to have to happen. He's got a lot of special attacks that are really cool, and you're just going to have to kind of learn that sequence, because there's also some stages to that boss fight as well. So once you've figured out the first one, you're going to have a couple of surprises for you. Figure out the second one, a couple of surprises for you. Hopefully it'll keep players entertained for a while. And when they finally beat it, there's a lot of goods on the horizon there. You know, you can, like with everything in Grounded, you ultimately murder it and then turn it into fashionable attire. And that's exactly what
You wear your
do.
trophies on your body. Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Make weapons
That's what
and
we like to
armor
hear.
with that, maybe some
That's some
furniture,
survival
right?
game
You know,
stuff right there.
You want
We
to
like it.
upholster something with that, and that's exactly what you can do here.
My advice would be, whether you're playing single player or with your friends, to bring a friend. Go with your Orb Weaver
TikTok
buggy.
being annoying.
You know, hey, if you want to take it on alone, go for it. Become the stuff of YouTube and Twitch legend. But if you want to, you know, try to survive, bring your Orb Weaver buggy. It will come in handy immensely. The fight was designed with that in mind, and we had a lot of fun figuring out, okay, what makes fighting a giant creature on another giant creature a fun and unique experience. So we really hope that the players will get a kick out of the grounded style massive boss fight, but now on their own,
maybe I was.
Impressive buggy mount.
Doesn't look like a bad game
Nice.
at all.
I can't wait to try it myself and die multiple times, no doubt. Very good. And Parker, you mentioned that there's some, obviously our favorite thing about Grounded is getting the loot. My favorite thing is going and analyzing everything, breaking it down. Can you tell us a little bit about the spoils that we can expect from the tarantula? Is there going to be some pieces in particular?
Absolutely. So a couple that spring to mind is there is an absolutely, as you would expect, massive bow that you can craft. It's sort of ridiculously large, but that's what makes it sort of charming, is that like you made it out of the biggest creature that's been in the yard so far, so it is ridiculously large. You can make yourself a new fancy chest to adorn your base that holds a little bit more stuff, as I recall correctly. And is of course again fashioned out of axle pieces. You can even make yourself a cool little throne. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. So,
that's the one that I'm most in love with, and I can't wait to see how the community reacts to that, because it is a significantly impressive throne for a significantly impressive boss.
Yeah, big Spider King throne. That sounds great. I can't wait to see it. I hope it's fuzzy
The
as well.
dodging
The
is
colors
what
on it look so
getting
sick.
me, right? 'Cause
I mean,
that's
I'm imagining your guys'
like it.
offices
I
are
kinda
kind
like
of
it. I
just,
don't know. I might
do you just
actually pick it
have
up.
tarantulas kind of like lying around, or any
fighting
bugs and
mechanics,
stuff? Like, that would be terrifying.
Our art director makes these massive, mood boards whenever we have a new insect. It's just like a wall of terrors. And we're like, okay, which of these is the most interesting terror to bring to life? And so when we were working on Axel, it was just all of these different tarantulas, and we're looking at them going, I didn't even know tarantulas came in those colors.
Yeah. Your dreams must be haunted, but no. Also, on top of the new boss and the new tarantula, I hear we've got a new biome on the horizon as well for winter. Could you tell me a little bit about what we can expect to explore there?
Absolutely. For our winter update, we're going to be introducing our first new biome in the park. It's our garden biome. And what's really exciting about it is that the park allows us to explore areas that are really a good mix of human crafted, handcrafted areas, as well as the more natural, organic areas. And so the idea of a community garden was very appealing for exactly that reason. And so we get to see, our pumpkin patch or a vegetable garden or a greenhouse. These all feel very organic and very wild and very grounded, but have this new layer to it of, no, this was carefully cultivated by humans to be laid out in a specific way. And so that gives us the opportunity to do things from a level design and experience design wise that couldn't be done in Grounded 1, can only be done because of the park. Chris, do you want to?
Yeah, no, 100%. You pretty much nailed everything there. I'm just super excited about running around amongst giant pumpkins. The greenhouse gives us the opportunity to make a very humid environment, which is something that we have not had before.
Starfield mentioned in the chat.
I think we have with the vegetable garden, we're doing some interesting things there that almost turn it into sort of like a hedge maze experience. Like, there's a lot of things that we're doing that I think are really fun, and and this was all sort of planned in our heads, at least loosely, from the beginning, where let's nail all the foundational stuff with our first early access release and make sure that all of those pieces are there, and then we can do some more experimental stuff. And so when we get to, after we have the tarantula update in the fall, our winter update is going to be this first big one where we've got some new biomes and a lot of new stuff, new insects, of course, more equipment, all kinds of things on the horizon that we're really geeked up about.
Heck yeah, lots to look forward to there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, is there anything else that you want to share with us just now, right around the corner for Grounded 2, that we can look forward to?
Well, I think there's two things. If you look at a roadmap, you can see that with the garden biome, we'll be introducing our first new buggy, which is the Ladybug. So we're very excited about that.
Is that a flying buggy?
We think she's going to bring something unique and fun to the players. And, in general, if the community wants to get excited about what it is that we're doing, the roadmap is a good place to go check out everything we have in mind. And, we want to hear people's feedback. We want them to join us
We want them to help help mold what it is that we're planning to do right now. Like right now, we have a very loose idea of all the things that we think would be super exciting, that would be great to add into the game. But you know what? This is a journey that we want to take with the community. And so, you know, our roadmap is our sharing. This is what we think right now. We want you to come now share with us what you think would be cool and exciting and great for Grounded 2.
I love that. I mean, I'm really excited to think of some new names, I guess, for this Ladybird mount as well. If you guys had to have one in real life, what do you think you would have for a real life buggy? A Red Soldier and the Orb Weaver or the new Ladybird?
I would definitely take the Red Ant Soldier. The reason why is at least right now, it can kind of do everything, which is fantastic. It can harvest, it can build, it can fight, it goes really fast. It seems really cute when I pet it, even though it's terrifying.
So
like everything about it is like really great. Like Orb Weaver's cool too, but it's still maybe a little too terrifying for me.
You don't see that parking that in your driveway anytime soon.
I'm still not down with that. You know, so we'll see. We'll see as other ones come online. Maybe I'll change my mind.
Yeah, I totally get the appeal of the Red Soldier, and it's got that like off-road ATV feel to it. You know, that dirt bike that you can kind of take out anywhere. But if I'm honest, right now I'm leaning towards the Ladybug. Maybe it's because it's new and exciting, but honestly, because as a player of Grounded 1, that was the one that I wanted to ride the most, you know, and often would, just by jumping on it and letting me carry around. I fantasize about, like, you know, riding this wild creature around the backyard. So being able to bring that to life in the park, not gonna lie, it's super satisfying.
Well, I suppose actually
Blizzard
owns Overwatch.
Can't wait for the community to get that dream come true.
I bet. Oh, well, I mean, we've spoken a lot about community, and it just feels like so clear you guys are so synced up with them. You're listening to the players all the time, but how has both of your teams kind of created tools for players of Grounded 2 to be part of this collaboration, or how can people watching at home kind of get involved with that feedback process too?
It's like a talk show.
Yeah, I mean, we're up on pretty much every like social media platform out there. The primary one is Discord. The Grounded game is up on Discord, and we have a great community up there. That's also one of the places where it's easiest for people to go look at what does everybody else in the community say, and go ahead and like upvote ideas and discuss those ideas in great detail. And then we have a great community group of folks at Obsidian that go through everything. They respond to every single like customer comment and note and whatever. We try and make sure that people know that we are actually listening to them. We are already weekly getting together amongst our teams and going through all of this feedback and sorting it out and figuring out, hey, what is it that we want to do in the next week? What do we want to do in the next month? What is something that we want to try and do in 4 months? If we don't want to do it, let's talk to the community and see if there's something that's like close to that sort of like makes sense or we can make work. So it's just a whole lot of things, and you know what? Props to the Grounded 1 team who like built this community and allowed us to actually like, I don't know, follow in their footsteps on this, because the community is on Grounded and Grounded 2 is just so supportive and so great. And you know, it's because I think, you know, we try to interact with them constantly. We try to listen to them. We try and make changes that they want, and I think they appreciate that and are loved. And it's really something special. It's pretty cool.
Absolutely, that was something everyone at the team at Eidos Montreal saw right away. That the story of the success of Grounded was that this community wasn't just rooting for the game; they were rooting for the team as well, and the team wasn't just trying to make this game in a bubble. They really wanted to collaborate with this community, and it's that healthy bond between them, that interdependence between them, that resulted in an amazing game. And so of course we want to replicate that success. Of course we want to replicate that feeling for the community, and of course we want to allow that to put us in a position to create the best version of Grounded 2 possible.
That's beautiful. That's so fun. Well, I have some ideas that I'll have to tell you afterwards off stage, but
can't wait
I'm
to
going
hear
to write them down yet, and
Yeah.
be sure to join that Discord as well to chat more Grounded. But honestly, Parker, Justin, thank you so much. I've had just a blast talking about Grounded 2, and I can't wait for all the new updates that we've got as well. Thank
you for having us. It was
thank
a blast.
you. Like, you know, being able to just talk about the game and a situation like this is awesome.
Heck yeah.
And thank you so much.
No, thank you. I mean, there's so much more to look forward to as Grounded 2 continues to grow. But for now, we go from the ground to the air to explore the biggest biome of all, Earth's atmospheric envelope. There's new places to go and new ways to get there. So let's set a course for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. But on the way, we'll have a brief stopover on Star Sand Island.
What? Chat that's currently going for this stream right now. It's all pretty much negative. There's some free Palestine stuff going on. That's not entirely. Okay, whatever. PS5 port. Yet another Stardew Valley slop. My goodness. Anime Farmer Simulator 2025. Yeah, it seems like the YouTube chat that's currently on here is kind of feeling the same way I am. Not too great about this Xbox at Gamescom showcase right now, or not even showcase, broadcast. Yeah, Xbox broadcast. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm staying strong to soup some. Like customize a boat. That's cool. I don't know how safe a slide like that is unless you're like anchored.
When you think of Microsoft Flight Simulator, you might picture soaring over iconic skylines or navigating through turbulent weather. But the sim is so much more than just a sightseeing. And here to tell us all about the latest updates is head of Microsoft Flight Simulator, Jörg Neumann. Welcome to Gamescom.
So great to see you, Maxi. It's great to be back in Cologne.
And you always bring some delightful surprises when you're here in Cologne. What does Microsoft Flight Simulator have in store for the fans here today and fans everywhere?
Yeah, I mean, Flight Simulator is a worldwide hobby, but Gamescom in Germany are actually critically important for us as a team because it's frankly the second biggest audience.
I don't know, bro.
And,
I don't think this is it.
And so we always try to prepare something special.
And that's music to my ears that Germany is so special. Why do you think that is?
I think it's the history in aviation. You know, Germany has been since the beginning. Otto Lilienthal, Ferdinand Graf Zeppelin, and Junkers made the first battle aircraft. Lufthansa is super influential in the world of aviation. So I think it's sort of like in the water or in the air. You know, like Germany is the country with the most registered private planes, for example, in all of Europe. So there's a huge audience. Some of our longest fans are here, most dedicated. So we always try to bring something. And we brought two things today, and we made some trailers. So let's run the first trailer.
Trailers. Oh, okay. City Update 12, Germany 2. Ooh. We would say this about Microsoft Flight Simulator. Graphically speaking, it's a very cool looking game. always found that like Flight Simulator, this one specifically, was it's so realistic on like you can have this tune to realistically fly a plane, and they actually use it in, you know, like actual.
That was
training,
really beautiful.
like training
well
sequences
done.
for pilots.
Can you give me some context
really
about
cool.
the update?
Yeah, I mean, one of the big dreams of flight simulation has always been to fly highly realistic planes over beautiful, detailed landscapes. And in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, we actually got further than ever before. Our aircraft are very detailed, and what you just saw shows you how detailed we can get with the countryside. So what we do is we fly planes really low over the ground, like so over the country or over the cities, and we take millions of pictures and LiDAR, and out of that we construct three-dimensional cities. The resolution is 3 centimeters. And because Germany is so important, like we already had 25 cities. We had Hamburg and, you know, Berlin, of course, Munich, Cologne. And now we added 7 more with Bremen. And we're really wanting to fill out the country. And now we're at 32 cities, and we're going to just keep going. And one day, we'll have the entire country down to 3 centimeters, and you can find everything.
That's a big goal. I'm looking forward to that. And I remember when you added Munich, because that's my hometown, and the first thing I did was going up in the air, hovering over the street where I live, which was really cool. But I know you have more today for us to share.
Yes, I'm super excited about this. We have our first German helicopter. It's called the Eurocopter EC-135, which is actually based on a German helicopter called Messerschmitt Bürger Blohm MBB 105. That one was built since the 60s, and it's been evolved and enhanced ever since. It's now one of the most sophisticated, most flown helicopters in the world. And it's famous for medical evacuation missions, search and rescue missions, and we partnered with a very large organization in Germany. And I'm happy to show another trailer.
Another trailer? Gonna be a crossover? Local legend? Eurocopter? Cool.
Pilot, we have an urgent report of an injured tourist at Neuschwanstein Castle.
Cleared for takeoff, helipad 1.
Let's go.
Flight Sim's got rescue missions on there too? Answer the call. It doesn't look too bad, guys, I'm gonna be honest.
And now we are joined by Florian Brocksch, a real-world ADAC air rescue pilot. Florian, welcome to Cologne.
Hello, Maxi. Thank you for having me.
So you are a real pilot. Can you tell us a little bit more about yourself, and especially also the ADAC air rescue?
I started flying helicopters when I was 22 and became a search and rescue helicopter pilot for the ADAC air rescue in 2017. The ADAC or ADAC Luftrettung air rescue provides, handles up to 50,000 missions a year across 38 stations. I personally work on the station Christoph Westfalen, where we fly 24 hours a day and handle approximately up to 8 missions per 24 hours and fly hundreds of kilometers throughout Germany, especially at night, and the bordering countries.
Very impressive.
Well, thank you so much that you took the time to come here today. And you actually tried out a little bit the Microsoft Flight Simulator rescue mission. How realistic was that for you as a pilot?
The EC-135, well, looks really great in the simulator. As far as for the realism of the mission, it's all about the team. It's not just the pilot. You always need the 4 of them, the pilot, the medic, the doctor, and a hoist crew member to complete a successful mission. Beyond that, the Microsoft Flight Simulator is a really great tool to provide pretty realistic pilot experiences.
And Jörg, how was it for you partnering with ADAC to make it as realistic as possible?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, so basically we had support from 3 pilots that helped us tweak the flight model and give us feedback. It was great to hear Florian's feedback earlier, and you liked it, so yay. We had support from Airbus helicopters and from ADAC, and there we really watched a whole bunch of your missions when he actually saves lives, and that was great inspiration for us to do this mission and the challenge. Yeah, so we hope we got close.
Thank you so much, both of you. But the most important question, when can fans fly the EC-135?
Right now.
And also the mission and the city update?
All that, yeah. So the city update is available in Flight Simulator 2020 and 2024. And the mission and the EC-135 in Flight Simulator 2024 right now, and it's all free.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you so much also for always bringing local content.
Like free stuff.
Thank you so much. And also to your team, what you do for us and for humanity. So thank you so much. And now we're going on. Then that's not only what we are happening at Xbox at Gamescom, because we're just taking flight and we've already seen some really, really cool game updates and live demos. We also got a firm release date on the ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X, October 16th. And by my count, we still got more than a dozen games to cover today, including even more world premieres. Definitely stick around if you're a fan of comic book brawlers, zombie apocalypses, or just free stuff, because we've got more of all three coming on the other side of this never-before-seen trailer.
Okay, can we like just fucking hurry it up? So if we got a dozen games, can we not spend an hour on every single game?
Tropica.
Lose my fucking mind here.
The world is changing, but one thing stays the same.
Is this same breath?
Me. Tropico is the greatest country on Earth. But guess what?
I think I've seen his face.
It's about to get even better. I know what you're thinking. Can it be done? Can Tropico rise again? Be even bigger, even better than before? Ha! My dear friends, anything is possible when I'm in charge. Pure, untouched potential, waiting for greatness. Imagine a Tropico like never before. The best Tropico in history. You're welcome. Oh, too vague? Patience, my dear Tropicans. A ruler never reveals all his cards at once.
Pay attention.
Here we go. Here we go. Now this is something I'm interested in.
The character I think I'd least like to face in a physical fight is Omni-Man. He'd probably smash me through a building of some sort. Omni-Man is such a powerful character, even compared to other Viltrumites.
We just wanted to capture his brutality.
His brutal fight style is very evident.
There's no frills in his gameplay. He doesn't have wasted motion. He doesn't quip unnecessarily.
It just conveys the strength of all the years that he has spent fighting as a Viltrumite.
What we wanted to do was give him techniques, give him moves that are powerful, that deal lots of damage. It should feel like a bit of an uphill battle to fight this guy.
I think we just wanted Omni-Man to be really strong and badass and fun to play.
What drives the story
I need
of
to rewatch
Invincible sort of as a
again for like the third time
is that father-son relationship between Mark and Omni-Man.
A lot of that comes through with unique voice lines like intros and outros.
I looked up to you my whole life, but you're just a lying piece of shit.
Your life is the blink of an eye to a Viltrumite. You barely know me.
It's that father-son dynamic where they still love and care for each other, but they are at odds with their morality.
I also love his moment where he's considering killing his only son and reconsiders and flies away. You've got those two sides of Omni-Man where he's just brutal, a mind of steel, and this superhuman side of him.
Such a good toss that the blood just burns
style
away.
Of fighting is so evident in all his gameplay movesets.
Omni-Man is one of our balanced characters. So he actually has an anti-air. He's got like this uppercut style move.
He's got a projectile, like where he claps his hands and a big wave comes out.
That's called the Thum, and then like when you boost it, it's called the Cuthum.
We're pulling from when he fights Cecil.
We have this move where he like comes flying from above and he slams your head into the floor repeatedly.
I love the way he just crushes.
And it just feels really, really good. Especially when you boost it. He does the overhead and he follows it up with like a series of just smashes where he just blasts them into the ground.
It feels very Omni-Man. It's just satisfying.
There's this one move
where
where he does this like trio
I want all of them.
says,
even trying yet.
Probably isn't trying, and that's terrifying.
We're pulling directly from the show as well, from when he's beating Mark, ping-ponging him around the sky.
On his Super 2, he says very confidently,
"Pay attention."
I think that was really
She'd be
sells
dead.
Omni-Man,
She'd be
who
dead.
he
She'd be
is.
gone.
Definitely check out his ultimate. It's so good.
It's called the Destroyer of Worlds. And there's a sequence during the Flaxen fight where he takes the opposing general to this homeworld and just utterly destroys it. So he sees him holding the general's body, blasting through a series of buildings. But there was also another beat that happened at the end of that sequence where it shows him holding this mountain over their scientists. It's that whole sequence all smashed together, and it's fucking epic.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
You don't seem to understand.
It's so cool.
This battle isn't yours to win.
That's cool. That's just cool.
Yeah, it is just cool. That's awesome. I love
I
this.
would put him as an anchor, the last character on a team. He's got great ways to spin meter, take advantage of these moves that he has that work well on their own, that are also somewhat risky.
Obviously, we gave him some really powerful moves that are really cheap, and players are going to enjoy using them, but they have a drawback. They are punishable on block, for example. We gave him incredible air mobility, so he's really fast, can close the distance really fast, but it's a little bit more of a technical thing that you have to learn to do.
I definitely recommend playing as him.
Really excited for people to be able to get their hands on Omni-Man and really feel powerful.
I think that he is going to be beating the crap out of people.
He's zipping around, he's punching people, boom, boom, you're done.
Now I've proven I'm the strongest among us.
Nice. Next year.
Well, we know it looks stylish and it aims to stay very true to the
You were
characters.
losing me
but you know
first.
what?
You
The
were
only
losing
real
me
way to
there,
get to know
Xbox
a new
Gamescom,
fighter
but you got me
by
back. You
feel.
got me back.
Here to
with
help
that
us
game,
do
though.
just
You got me
that
there.
are the game's
Okay.
executive producer, Mike Willett, and combat designer, Rip Parbu. Let's get hands-on with Invincible Versus. Thanks so much
Please,
for joining
just
us,
keep
guys.
it fucking brief.
How you doing?
Like, keep the momentum.
Great.
You brought me back.
No, it's been fantastic. Yeah, I mean, you go back to EVO, and EVO was just absolutely amazing. We had a fantastic showing. It's our first time having people publicly touch the game, so I think that EVO was just a really great trip overall. We also got to unveil creator mode there, so the blood and gore is not going to be as crazy if you guys try to put it on YouTube or something, though you won't get demonetized. We also had a motion input reveal there, so a lot of good feedback from the community that we've taken and put back to the game.
Yeah, no, like you were saying, people
That is an
revealing, like, the
amazing
Sports team have
t-shirt.
been so
Think
busy
more. I
all
love that
summer
t-shirt.
revealing characters, and at EVO, we got that first look at Omni-Man.
Exactly.
Right? How's the player reception been so far?
Yeah, the reception at EVO for Omni-Man has been crazy, right?
Yeah, like being on that stage, revealing
I really
that
like the
trailer,
look
and then just
of,
feeling the energy come back to
Omni-Man
you,
in
it was like
the
awe-inspiring, and be able to take that back to the team.
Viltrumite
Everyone's
outfit.
super pumped up, so
It looks
we're
really good.
we're jacked to show
Even
everybody
though
more.
he's not in his
Hell yeah, I mean, as someone
outfit, it
who's
looks
like
really good. Just the
super
gray,
into the comics,
white
read them
and
all, been watching the show, like we're both really excited to get some fresh gameplay, and we've obviously got Omni-Man as well, so if you feel ready to it, we'd like to see some of that gameplay, but before we do that, is there anything else we should know about him before we try to beat him up?
Yes, the absolutely worst kept secret ever, but I'm going to reveal it officially now. J.K. Simmons has returned as Omni-Man.
Yeah,
Oh,
we knew that straight away.
Guys,
Yeah,
an amazing casting. Kind of makes me want to have some yellow M&Ms, you know? Yeah. I'm in the mood for that. Well, shall we play?
Show me what you've got, devs.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great,
Nice little
that's a
voice line.
great ad. Holy
That's
shit, okay.
amazing.
Awesome.
That's like the scariest challenge I've ever heard.
Yeah, I don't even send me the whole heaven. Look at it split. All right, so we've got the lineups here. It's what's a little bit different about Invincible Versus is that it's a triple tag team fighter. So can you break down why is it important to sort of pick so many different characters within your setup?
So a tag battle fighting game, so your kit basically is represented by 3 different characters, and characters have a variety of different styles, so you construct the kit to your style of play. It's like, I want to play like
So
a
it's like
long-range game,
the
or I want to
opposite,
play something
yeah.
more intimate and really bully people into a corner. There's something for everybody, and then there's like your fan favorites, and then there's like some more obscure characters that you don't know much about, but might have really cool tools and some awesome gameplay that you want to dive into, like say like Thula or Bulletproof.
Yeah, the other thing, of course, you go back to the IP, there's a lot of teams already built in there, right? You've got Team, you've got Guardians of the Globe, you've got the Viltrumites, so it kind of lends itself to a team format, I think.
Nice. Well, let's see some gameplay then.
So let's walk everybody through like special moves, like really represent his kit.
Yeah, so this right here, this is his ground pound. This is an overhead attack. If you boost it, it's can be multiple hits, and if you're fast enough, you can actually pick it up for a combo, which is going to be pretty hard for me right now, I think. I'll try one more time. Yeah, you got it. There you go. All right.
Wow. Are you going to take that? Come on.
Yeah, why not? First try.
I gotta get him off me with an assist.
So this
break.
is round down right there.
Okay, cool.
Really fast attack, really hard to stop, also available from the air. He also has this projectile right here. This is called a Zoom.
There you go.
Yeah, fresh character for you. If we go into the corner and I boost this version of it, it's actually going to, I have no boost meter. Give me like 5 seconds.
Tag out. Show him how fast
the
boost meter returns.
Yeah, you can see up there the yellow bar in the middle there. You can see regen really quick now. So when you tag out, that's how you accentuate your recovery for that boost meter. So right now, the boosted Zoom right here, that actually can give a wall splash. So I can get a combo if I was better at the game. There we go.
You're doing great.
I'm doing fantastic so far.
You're winning as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, so that was like 2 of his specials. We got one more though. It's the rising uppercut. This here is a traditional like DP kind of input that you would expect from fighting game, right? It's got some invincibility on it. If you boost this one, it's got multiple hits and armor.
Sorry, I had to tag out there.
Your reactions are fantastic. That was right on the nose.
Fast.
That was awesome.
So fast at this game. Reflexes. All right, go. Show him now.
Rising uppercut. And you can do another uppercut after it. Yes.
That's awesome.
Why not?
I love that.
One thing I'm noticing as well is that on screen there's lots of like really easy cues to understand. It's like there's like character, there's like yellow flashes, blue flashes. Can you tell us a bit what those are?
So Omni-Man is really fantastic because he's a character that is a balanced character that can apply tons of pressure and super brutal in what he does. So he has the mobility of a character like Invincible. So he's got a lot of mobility with dashing and movement. But he also has like those armored moves that Rip demonstrated. So he can play a bit of a bully game on your team. He's really good as an anchor or a point character. So he has the projectiles that like if I want to play at mid-range, I have armored moves so I can bully you, push you into a corner, and then he's got the mobility to just try to mix you up and like cross over, start calling an assist, to just try to apply as much pressure as possible.
And anytime you see a character turn blue in this game, that means they have armor on him. So you'll see here in the standing medium punch, he turns blue there, he's got armor. Crouching medium, the same thing, he's got armor.
They piss me
this
off
one does
so
not have
much
armor. I was curious about it.
Bosses, because bosses are
But
crazy for that
Why
shit.
don't you demonstrate, before you kill me, why don't you demonstrate his ultimate? Yeah, his ultimate. So.
Sure.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my. It's just like flown him through a building.
A couple buildings, a couple, part of the city, missing some limbs there.
You know what? I can't wait to see all the TikToks that are like, oh, welcome to a Jet 2 holiday. Like flying through a building.
Oh my God, it's
So
brutal.
it's lore accurate, so go back to the show, watch when
Oh no, so it
Omni-Man
doesn't
goes
end when
to
you
take care
kill
of
one, you
business
can
with the
actually like,
flax.
finish one of them. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
I mean,
Okay.
I did want to ask, you mentioned about the
That's
armored
one
fighters,
way
and I definitely want
to
to know more about that. But
instill
we've
fear
obviously
into
seen
the enemy
Omni-Man
team. That's
in
cool.
Mortal Kombat before, so we've seen him, we've kind of gotten familiar with his moveset in that game. How is he different in Invincible Versus?
So it's really about being part of like a tag system and how they're integrated in their role in that system. So the flexibility of the character, like you just on it, how you
saw that.
Basically, it's the role of the character in the concept of a team. Like where you use Omni-Man's assists, especially like every character has 3 different assists. You have the forward assist, the back assist, and then one that's when you're actively in a combo or in a block string. And it's about how you utilize that, and some of them are really good at like basically like, oh, you're coming in and he's got like an anti-air assist that basically comes out and does that rising uppercut. So you're trying to control space in front of you and
usually in Mortal Kombat, right?
work out like how in the footsie game you're going to engage, or you're setting stuff up with your other attacks. So,
everybody's life
right now we've entered sudden death,
matches
which
up,
is a little bit different. And so as you can see, timer's expired, and our point characters have absorbed all the resources of our assists, and now we're bleeding out, and the only way to stop the bleeding is by attacking your opponent.
You should ult.
And I'm gonna ult.
I really want to see that happen.
Oh my God! Time ran out. Time ran out. No. So that's what happened. I missed, but he was super low in health. Time expired. He lost his head.
God, shoot.
I was about to say that.
System.
I was like, oh, I was just expecting him just to kind of fall over. Our times ran out. No, his head exploded. That is brutal.
All right, so we've got the team makeup here. Are you guys making like, are you making specific decisions on who you're picking for like a good balanced team, or can you sort of sway a bit heavier one way if that's more your preference?
So like if you look at my team, I've got Omni-Man, I've got Battle Beast, and I've got Rex, right? So Omni-Man and Battle Beast, they're both armored characters that can kind of just push through the opponent's attacks. But I've also got Rex in there, so I can play some keep away, some projectiles, just keep people away from me.
Well, let's see if it works out as a good strategy. Yeah.
And what you'll probably see as we start playing too, our tag system uses an active tag system. And we basically let you tag off of almost any encounter, whether it's a defensive move like Heroic Strike, like perform right here, Rip.
And I can tag off of that, go to a full combo.
Shit. Oh, so slick.
Awesome,
and then off of a throw.
Yes, off of throws, off of hits, off of blocks, anything you can basically tag off of.
So whilst talking about like team composition with this thing, how does like an armored character like Omni-Man like contribute to his team? Like what's like is that anchor, is that role? How's it gonna work?
A lot of times what you're gonna do is for certain characters you're gonna want to bait out moves, or I'm gonna use Omni-Man's, let's see, he's available. I'm gonna use some of his like projectiles to work my way in with a character. Or if I think you're jumping in on me, oh, I used Tula instead.
That was pretty slick, though.
You see, I have Omni-Man who can come in, kind of like control this space in front of me with like a DP, and really make it tough for someone to like have their approach.
Yeah, so I can like be zoning with this projectile right here and be trying to jump in. I've got this Omni-Man assist to keep me back there, so he's a really good assist character as well.
So sick.
That combination between like kind of range attacks and then kind of those assists is key.
Yeah, really cool. I did notice straight away though, you're right about his dashing. That seems like really rapid, especially like the down dash, because it seems like most other characters, they just fall. Yes. He's got much more control, right?
Exactly. He's got like a triangle jump that we call that, so it's like he can actually go down forward and he can travel really far. Like characters have different types of dash in the game. Eve can actually air dash upwards in diagonals as well, so she's got a full 8-way dash. But Omni-Man is downwards or forwards in the air. But his distance is a little bit farther and faster than other characters, right? So that helps you close in. If somebody's throwing a projectile, you can just kind of air dash over it and come to the punch like that. So really versatile character.
Something I'm also loving watching this gameplay as well is just like how much more like battered each of them become throughout the kind of like there's the blood and kind of how they seem to wear down throughout the match.
Oh my word.
It is very invincible.
Why don't you demonstrate an arena
the
ship?
entire anime.
I think it would be really interesting for people, and he's got a different way to get into it.
Yeah, so if I do this kind of a stun, you see that crumple state? If you get someone to a crumple state, you can do a snapback attack, and it'll cause this arena ship. After this arena ship, you lock out their assist for 10 seconds, and you have unlimited boost. So right now, like you see my boost meter, it's just regenerating while I'm doing this, right?
And I have no access to my assist characters for like 10 seconds, so I should be paying attention and running away right now.
Yeah, but just for demonstration purposes, you know? You get the idea.
Yeah.
If you were to get a KO on them while they're in that shifted arena, would that just end the game? Would they still get to tag back in if they have someone available elsewhere?
Once that timer expires, I can get my character back.
Right.
Yeah, but not during the transition.
But not during the transition.
Gotcha.
So I have 10 seconds to, hold it down and pray my defense is good with push blocking and heroic strikes and a lot of like navigation and basically trying to land a hit myself.
I want to see some of these more. These
and then he caught me with it.
Oh yes!
I had fan favorite. This is fan favorite.
Rex is such a great character.
Oh
nice. Love that.
Peggy 18.
Oh yeah.
Peggy 18.
I think they got that now.
That is amazing.
Oh my goodness. I like that there is like that subtle suit difference as well, where you're both playing as Omni-Man right now. Yeah. Okay.
Oh. And I wasn't paying attention there. I probably had an opportunity to see if he dashed out of the way. Oh, he got out of the way.
You got that? That was pretty sneaky.
So Omni-Man's ult, you can get out of the way if you just can't panic, and you have to like.
We should have mentioned it is
explode.
It is unblockable, but you can.
You have to dash out of it.
You have to dash out of the way.
Nice.
And it does cost 3 meter to do any ult, and you have to do them from the ground. Supers can be on the ground, can be in the air.
That's definitely a
but
demo,
ultimate
right?
moves, you have to take your opponent back down to the ground.
Well, I think we got enough time to maybe do one more fight. Should we make this run a proper fight?
Proper fight.
Yeah,
let's go. Let's go.
I want to see both of you
Battling
peak performance.
Peak performance?
Yeah. Peak performance, come on.
There's no way I can lose with this team.
Oh, I'm back in Rip.
Have you got the method? Wait, you're back in Rip?
I'm back in Rip now.
Mike.
You never know.
I'm just going to move this over a little bit so it's more centered on the
Omni-Man?
That's what we're here for.
I got the Viltrum Empire
because they have the
represented
gameplay
here.
onto the right there.
Also, just one small little detail as well. You mentioned earlier is on the top of the screen. There's a cool little UI so you can tell exactly what side of the screen you're on, right?
So they're right underneath the timer. There's a P1, P2 caret, and that basically said like when we cross up at any time, like that'll change position. So now you can see, oh, I'm on the P1 side.
Cool. And that's an assist breaker, calling your assist to break the combos of the opponent. Super important.
Rip, I feel like you should just let Mike just showcase a couple moves.
No.
You asked for a real match.
Yeah.
This is your doing.
Hey. You saw how I used that Omni-Man assist.
Oh, I didn't even see you tag, brother. I was paying attention.
Comeback.
I was in the middle of a sentence. Get off.
He counterattack. I was going to try to come in with a heavy, but...
Tula's really sick. I love it.
No.
I really want to see Battle Beast Ultimate, but at the same time I don't because he's on Rip's team.
What did you hit?
Come on.
Come on.
No, he blocked it.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh.
So tense.
Dang it.
Come on, Mike.
Jumped right into it. Oh, see, I'm in bad shape right now because I'm all out of boost. And while I was talking, I wasn't paying attention. I should have done a counter.
Yeah, now I'm going to tag back in to get you back in.
Swap out, right? If you get a chance.
Oh.
Yes,
what?
Chance.
Oh my word.
Goodness.
I got a push block.
Huge blocking.
Oh, I don't have anybody else. I got it in.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got it in.
Oh, wow. Okay, nice.
Oh, I dropped it though.
Sorry, I got scared.
I'm actually really liking this gameplay. I'm into it.
Okay.
Man. I'm definitely playing this game.
Oh man, this is tense.
This is actually really, really close.
I love this.
Where's I have no meter? Oh!
I see
you gotta
the
hold
panic
that.
when
You
got
gotta
no
hold
meter.
that.
Oh,
No,
yeah, it's over. It's over, surely.
No, we're good.
No.
Nope,
Oh,
break those.
Just hanging
Nice.
in there.
That was actually so close.
This looks so fun. I'm wondering for like multiplayer things, like are you going to be able to have
you're like beating the
other
snot out of me.
players
Get off
on
me.
the wings as opposed to just
Oh, we had
computers?
those.
We had those.
Come on.
Come on.
Okay, you know, I might lose with this team, I think. Get off.
All right.
Purposely make it this close.
I know it.
This is crazy.
That's a punish.
Oh, no.
That double uppercut is lethal. I love that.
Great blocks. Hang in there.
Oh, nope.
I really want to see
my
Battle Beast
word.
ult.
Come on, Mark.
We're
Show him
starting
what
to
you
tighten
got.
up. We're starting to tighten up. Come on.
He's trying to keep him alive. Trying to get his
you can pick up
Omni-Man
there.
health back
Yeah.
up.
I have nothing to break. Let's see if he's going to go for it. He did.
Damn.
He did. He got greedy.
Get in here. Get in. No.
He's done. He's finished. He went for the assist and got his second player
Oh,
killed.
God.
Oh, my God.
That was pretty good. That was pretty disastrous for me.
Did he just take out two characters in one?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
he
did.
did.
Oh,
That was sick.
Oh, that's dead.
Brilliant.
I retired.
Lovely finisher. Lovely.
Justin Reaver right here. You saw it
I'm never
live.
going back to
Wow.
Evo. Can't show my
Camera
face.
guy.
It's over.
Live.
Well, amazing stuff there from Quarter Up. I just cannot wait to get my hands on the game and start learning the ropes.
Double overkill though?
That was nuts. Nuts.
That
Thank
was
you
the
so
call
much,
out.
Mike. Thank
Yeah.
you so much, Rip, for showing us what Omni-Man brings to the battle. And you guys, don't forget to wishlist Invincible Versus today.
That was
Fucking
amazing,
will.
honestly.
I will
Thank
wish
you.
list
And
that.
of
That's
course,
awesome.
after you're done tearing your family apart, just like you've witnessed on the Gamescom stage, you couldn't be blamed for needing a breather. So we're going to run back a couple trailers. Then we'll talk Lego Voyagers, Dying Light the Beast.
Awesome. I'm
chat
here
with
for the
Tim
trailers. Let me see
Schafer
some
about
more
the
games.
latest from Double Fine later in the day. And we'll also show off more great games as the Xbox at Gamescom 2025 broadcast continues. And it must be said, a lot of the games you've seen so far are Xbox Play Anywhere, and we've got plenty more coming. Make like someone who doesn't have an Xbox Ally yet and stay put. Now, Ninja Gaiden 4.
So this is where we got 4, right? Okay. All right. Okay. Ninja Gaiden 4. Okay.
Since ancient times, the Hayabusa and Raven ninja clans have fought to keep peace, with the Hayabusa clan in the spotlight. But your clan, the Raven clan, has always had a secret motive.
Oh, my goodness.
Thanks. I owe you one. Hayabusa.
Okay, I think it's the same trailer we saw yesterday.
Expect heavy resistance from the DDO. We're all counting on you, Yakumo.
Hell yeah.
Yakumo, just focus on the hostiles for now.
Understood. Stop this madness.
Stay away from the Dark Dragon Seal. Go back home to your little raven nest. Or die here. If you truly think you have what it takes to slay the Dark Dragon, prove it.
The very fiend that resurrected the Dark Dragon years ago. Even a mortal such as yourself has heard of me? I'm sure.
Hello! What's happening, bro?
Insect.
Welcome back, welcome back. Hey, I'll be honest with you, they were losing me there for the first hour. I was about to click out and start playing something else, but they brought me back to the last game there. It was Invincible Versus and it looks sick. Now we're currently going through some trailers because they're taking a break from like interviewing the developers, so oh, this looks like a good cozy game. I want one of those vans. I'd love to have one of those vans and just like convert it into a little camper like that. That'd be cool. Oh my god, exactly like that. Look at that. That's a cooker. Build your home on wheels. Oh, that's awesome. I want... Okay, realistically, I don't think that van is... No way. So that keeps it all contained? It's a survival game too at the same time. How big is the map? We're gonna be able to drive around. How big is the outbound? First half of 2026. Okay, I may
now
get
that you're
that
good and chilled out, get
What are you
excited
doing? What are you
again
doing?
immediately because we've got a sweet giveaway to get to. This year marks a big anniversary for CD Projekt Red and The Witcher 3: The Wild Hunt. So to celebrate, we're
Witcher
giving
3?
away 4 very cool controllers. If you're watching on Twitch, follow the directions you see
I'm not
on
watching
screen
on Twitch.
to enter for your chance to win. And you too can become a monster slayer with The Witcher 3 10th Anniversary Special Edition controllers and celebrate
awesome.
the lasting
I like
legacy
that.
of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. These will include 3 elite controllers and 1 standard controller. The
Nice.
giveaway closes at the end of the show
I need to
and
get
winners
a
will be
new one of those
contacted
elites
on
'cause I
Twitch.
own one
But
already.
these wonderful
but it broke,
controllers
so I need to
aren't
get
the
a new one. I
only
think
way
just
to
get the core
celebrate
version,
10
the white
years
one,
of
'cause
The
I already have all
Witcher 3. The Witcher
things,
in
but I
Concert
wanna go
kicks
onto
off
the
its
website and
Grand
create my
World
own
Tour
one.
with
I don't
an
know,
incredible immersive performance of live music and memories tonight here at Gamescom. And
really
fans can now
cool.
buy tickets for dozens of stops around the globe
I'm
at
watching on
thewitcher.com/concert. But for now, our
Appreciate you,
broadcast
appreciate
continues
you.
with a good long look at LEGO Voyagers. Over to you, Charlie.
Charlie!
LEGO has been busy reinventing itself
Major
for
crush on
the
this
last
one.
decade
Major
or so,
crush.
and guess what? It isn't done yet. LEGO Voyagers looks to be an all-new concept for the brand, inviting 2 players to team up on a journey that fosters cooperation, creativity, and even giving space. So let's snap in and learn a whole lot more from my gracious guest, creative director Karsten Lund, design lead
There you go,
Jonas
editor vid,
Haugerson,
BRB.
and
No
tech
problem,
lead
Hala.
Casper Honensten-Lichtenberg. Thank
LEGO
you so
Voyagers.
much for joining me, guys. It's
Ah.
lovely to meet you and talk about LEGO Voyagers. But Karsten, I'm going to come to you first. I want to know a little bit about yourself, your studio, and how Little Brick tips.
Yeah, Lightbrick is a small independent studio based in Copenhagen, Denmark.
Yep.
And we've dedicated our creative lives to exploring the Lego brick in many
doing on,
different
numbers
ways.
here in the
Our
stream.
first game was
Not
called
my
Lego
stream,
Builder's
I know
Journey,
this.
and that was about
I know how many
building
of
with
you were
bricks.
there.
So that was the start of the show, reconfiguring the level in ways. And
Okay, yeah, so they dropped a good,
the
like,
second one, we wanted to
3,000
take a
people in the stream.
step
Makes
further.
sense.
We want to go a little bit deeper to
I was
actually
almost one of
focus
those
on
people.
being a brick. So Lego Voyagers is about being a Lego brick.
Yeah, and you
With
say getting up close, well, are you like in the studios just like really looking at the bricks going, I don't like this one, that one's shifty?
We do look a lot at bricks.
Yeah,
so we're
perfect.
inspired by the bricks and the shapes, and we have a lot of bricks in the studio, and we build stuff, obviously, but this is digital, right? So
Yeah.
the most important thing is that it feels intuitive and good to play.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, it's the iconic snap, as I said in the intro, in real life. So you need to try and match that feeling and that aesthetic in the game. And I'm sure we'll go on to talk about it. But I wanted to know, Carsten, also for you as well, tell us a little bit more about the game. So how we've translated that tactile feel of Lego into Voyagers itself. What's it about, and what makes it distinct from other Lego games we've seen in the past?
Lego Voyages is it's a co-op game, so it has to be played by 2 players.
It has to be played by 2 players.
All right. You're losing me.
And it's a platformer, first and foremost, and then it's a puzzle game on top of that. So a puzzle platformer where you navigate the environment with your little brick, and you have to solve different challenges along the way and build and have fun. So that's basically the game.
Wonderful. And so we're looking a bit at it now. So can you set the scene of what we're looking at? We're playing as the red and the blue bricks, right? Do they have any other names, or is it just red and blue?
We just call them red and blue. You can name them any way you like. Yeah, this is sort of the beginning of the game. We're playing around, trying to learn how to navigate the environment and attaching to the little...
that was so nice as well, that little snap-on that it does.
Yeah, exactly. So this is sort of part of the introduction and smoothly easing players into the experience and learning how to actually navigate. It is a little bit different. I mean, actually navigating with a single brick and all its capabilities is something nobody's tried before, right? And so it takes a little bit of getting used to, but it's so intuitive once you get the hang of it.
Yeah, can you talk more about the capabilities that you've mentioned? Because at the moment I'm seeing a 1x1 brick, and what kind of stuff can you actually achieve as a 1x1 brick?
These bricks, obviously, they can tumble around like bricks do.
Yeah. We've all stood on a Lego brick. We know what it's like to see them tumbling around.
Exactly. So we needed to make the game physics-based, right? So you actually navigate around as a physical Lego brick will do. And then obviously a brick can attach to things.
What do you guys think?
And other interesting things.
Yeah? Oh, you're not going to give me any more than that, are you?
Pretty lonely.
Maybe later.
Right, I see you. Jonas, I'm going to come to you now because I'm not getting anything out of you anymore. I want to speak a little bit more about that cooperation and the collaboration that we spoke about before, it naturally having to be a 2-player game. So how and why is that key to this experience? And how does building something actually work in Lego Voyages?
Well, as a Lego brick, of course, we thought it obvious that you should be able to connect to other bricks. So
naturally,
that started basically. So being able to connect to other bricks should also mean that you have to build contraptions with these Lego bricks.
Oh, okay.
Of course, you can roll around with all these bricks as a big tower or ball
Oh, really?
or whatever. Yeah, sure. But you also have to overcome some challenges.
Here. Oh, amazing.
Yeah, exactly. You also have challenges where you have to be a little more precise with what you're doing. So we made a specific mode for this. We call it building mode.
Okay.
You can see it here where the small figures kind of snap in a grid in movement. So it's a little more deliberate about your brick placement.
Absolutely. So we're watching them build a bridge here. Does physics come into play here? Is there a bit where you maybe built too crazy one way and they fall apart, or is it just naturally very easygoing? You don't have to worry about physics and that.
Physics is in everything in this game, basically. So, I mean, even when you're in build mode, you're still a physical entity. You might be able to push the other player off the edge or stuff like that.
So you can be a little bit rude with a co-op then. It's not always good vibes.
Yes. And we have catapults, catapult building, where you have to propel the other player from the contraption you've built.
So it's not all building bridges, it's literally flinging each other as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, fantastic.
I like that, you can see it actually.
Yeah.
Is this the So that one not quite so good, huh?
No. Exactly, and then you have to rebuild it, extend it.
Oh, I see. So the puzzle here isn't trying to get more firepower, it's actually making the catapult slightly larger.
Yeah.
And then how much of the environment are you able to pick up? Is it quite obvious which elements you can pick up and move around, or is it open to your interpretation and everything can go?
We've playtested it a lot. I don't think we've seen anyone being surprised that something is loose, or something is like fixed. But every stud you see in the environment is connectable.
Wow, okay, interesting, good stuff. So Carsten, we're going to go back to you here. While we're all working together and unleashing our creativity, is there going to be a story for us to follow as well, or is it just a series of random puzzles that we're going to enjoy?
I'm gone. It lost me.
There is a story.
It lost me.
There is. This is a story. I mean, it's like in Builder's Journey, we like to sort of, it's a non-verbal story, right? So we don't have any words. You have to sort of be part of interpreting a little bit.
Okay.
It's a story about friendship.
It's done. It's finished.
It's a story about two little...
All right, let me check. I'm going to X all of this off. I'm going to switch over to the console again because I did install that new Prince of Persia game that just released, but I'm not entirely sure if it's actually the game, because it's literally a gigabyte big. I don't know why it's that big, and there's like a little exclamation point telling me there's something wrong. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Oh, wrong button. Oh, it's not there anymore. Okay, cool. So it might be fine now. Or there might be like a day one update, maybe? Maybe? Oh, let me check. Okay, doesn't look like there is any updates, okay. Okay, I'm just gonna run it and see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. We'll see. Okay. Connecting. My console screen, is that not centered? It's a bit off there. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. That's the overlay. Which one is it's this one, is it? Yeah, it's that one. There, it's centered now. I don't know what. How long has that been just off, just by that much? My goodness. Okay. Language, English, interactive. Yeah. I don't actually know what that said. Come, traveler, sit, rest your weary bones, and hear the story of the Great Persian War. There's a tale of Persians and Huns for their story in our story. Many, many years ago, on a day as dark as night, from the depths of the cold northern steppes, the hordes of Nogai, the Hun. Nogai, the Hun? Is it Nagi? Is it Nagi or Nogai? No, the Hun. Driven by a strange and savage magic, descended upon the mighty kingdom of Persia. The fate of the kingdom would come to rest on the shoulders of one eager to prove himself worthy. A prince. A prince whose secret would make him the arbiter of his people's fate. A prince of Persia. Persia. Hold A to skip. I'm not gonna skip nothing. Not yet, anyways. Ubisoft! Whoa. What, did we just get beaten? It looks like we just got beaten. Ooh, okay. Well, this is us. We're playing now. Oh, my head. I was just fighting. The Huns. Father and mother must have sent the army to stop the horde by now. I should be able to see the battle from atop this hill. If I hurry, I can join before it's over. Okay, A to jump, cool. Oh, you're able to mantle and do this stuff. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Is there an input delay that I'm feeling? I don't think so. I think it might be just because I'm in the air, maybe. Okay, no, definitely not the input anyways. Oh, hold LT. Alright. Oh, hold LT to wall run? Oh. Cool, cool. This feels way different. Like, when you're watching the gameplay, it looks slick, it looks cool, but when you're playing it, it's a bit different. Like, it takes a bit of getting used to. What game is that, Jamie? This is the brand new Prince of Persia game that just came out now during the Xbox Game Showcase. Oh, not a showcase, sorry, the Xbox at Gamescom broadcast. It looks good, it feels good. Okay, I feel like there's gonna be upgrades for this wall running mechanic because, oh god. Hold on, still get a hang of this. Perfect, okay, okay. Oh god. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Perfect, okay. This is so cool, holy shit. Soundtrack is pretty sweet as well, kinda like it. Ah, Prince, you're awake. Ooh, an achievement already. Patchy the Wise. Awesome. The city. What's going on? Oh, it's destroyed. The Huns launched their attack. They've made it to your father's palace, judging by the destruction. But that's impossible. I only just fought Nogai. Even his swiftest warriors couldn't have reached the city that quickly, and Mother's army would have stopped them. I'm afraid the Huns swept aside the Persian army and your mother, the queen, almost as quickly as Nogai defeated you, Prince. But do not worry, I am here to help. You, but you're no Persian, and yet you do not look like a Hun. I am Patchy, and I have traveled far to find you, Prince. I'm the one who dragged you to safety after your foolish fight with Nogai. It was almost as though you did not stop to think about the danger of his dark, corrupt magic. Some may call that brave, others foolish, but thanks for your help, Paki, but no magic nor Hun will ever get the best of me. Now that I know their new tricks, I shall have the better of them next time. Tricks? Prince, you've spent the last 3 days recovering from their tricks. 3 days? No, that can't be. Shahin, mother, father. I need to find my family. Okay, wait, so you can't... Okay, so you can. Okay, so you can jump through the platforms in this game, which is cool. Okay. Fighting mechanic. Awesome. Love it. Agility and mastering terrain. The prince can use his agility to vault over enemies, RT, and exploit his surroundings. LT in order to dodge attacks. Okay. Okay, wait, I pressed LT. What does it mean? Okay, so I need to, like... Okay, nope, that's not working. Oh, I can heal. I think I took some hits there. Ugh. Oh, God. Okay, hold on. So clearly I need to jump away and use LT to, like, get out of the way, I guess. Ugh. Did he just kill himself? I think he did. Why to kick? Cool. Oh, that's cool. Fighting and platforming, kind of like Shovel Knight. This game is made by the same guys that made Dead Cells. If you've played that game. Mother Soldier's dead? That strange foreigner. Patchy. She told us truth. I've missed the battle. Peace and valor be yours, fallen brother. With your weapon I will avenge you. Ooh. Equipped. So I got the daggers. Nice, okay. Oh. I can't kick the grenade back at him. That's kind of annoying. Oh, what's that grenade? Oh, I jumped it. I just jumped it in time. That's awesome. Okay, so far I'm actually kind of liking this game. Special attack. Oh my god. Kick him into the spikes. Kick him into the spikes. Fantastic. Into the spikes. Beautiful. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like this game. I like this game a lot. How much is this? And what's the name game? Is it in a series of games? Technically, yes, because it's a Prince of Persia game, but it's on Game Pass. I didn't pay for this at all. Like, it was kind of a shadow drop on Game Pass, and it feels really good. But I think it's like 30 quid if you pay for it. Like, that's what it says on the Xbox store. The Xbox store is what it's called. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Hold up. Oh my god, that's a new enemy. Shit. Okay, hold up. Oh, did he die from fall damage? I think he did. That's awesome. Okay, enemies have fall damage. Not me, though. Couldn't be me. This is one of Mother's elite cataprats. They're always armed to the teeth, and yet somehow killed by those horse milk drinking Hun barbarians. Horse milk? Ugh. I put your bow to good use, fallen sister. Peace and valor. Peace and valor. It's like strength and honor. Use you. Oh, oh, yeah. That's awesome. I love that. Okay, hold up. Can we make this jump? I stopped myself halfway. Hold on. No, okay. Can we get a double jump at some point? Tools and energy. Tools consume a portion of the energy bar after each use. Hitting enemies with a primary weapon will regenerate energy. Okay. There's something on this that I need to... It says use tool. Okay, okay. I think that was just there for when I was on the other side. Protective auras. Certain enemies are protected by a protective aura, making them resistant to attacks and immune to kicks. Use kicks to throw objects and unprotected enemies. Add a protective aura to break it. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. I almost fell into the spikes. We're okay. Oh my god, that's so sick. Okay, I got hit there by that grenade, but it's okay. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh my god, I like this game. I like this game a lot. The flow is really nice. Oh. Shit. I can heal. I have no more potions, but I can heal though. Hold up, hold up, hold up. No, go down, damn it. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay, so I can't dodge yet. I don't know why. Like, there must be like another upgrade that I can get that might be able to like just pounce backwards. Ugh. Almost ran straight into those things. Uh-oh, hold up. Oh my god, the spikes! Oh! We're okay. Okay, I like it, I like it. This feels good. Shit. Okay. What time are we? It's 4 o'clock right now. Weather's okay. Kind of like Terraria, letting you interact with the background, only that here you can do many things. Like, I imagine that once you get upgrades, you can do a little bit more. Like, I kind of want a ground pound attack. I feel like I saw a ground pound attack there when they were showcasing the game. Oh, okay. Oh, Pachi's back. I saw the dead soldiers, Pachi. You were right. I missed the battle. So what will we do now, Prince? If 3 days have passed, I need to find my family, kill Nogai, and stop this invasion. I imagine your brother, mother, and father are still somewhere in the city for Nogai. You may find him inside the palace. Thank you, Pachi. I'll find a way. I always do. Ruined Adedicate? Adedicate? Okay, cool, awesome. Is this a short game? Just to be clear, this game is only like a gigabyte big. Unknown error? Oh, wait, what? Unable to synchronize your cloud save? What do you mean? Also, I can't save my progress? But the achievements are working. Okay. Okay, so for now, right, I'm gonna take a small break. I gotta take Titan for his walk, and... yeah, I need to make food as well, because it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna stream again in about 2 hours, so what? It's 4 o'clock now. Well, it's 10 past 4 now, so I'll come back at around 6 or 7 o'clock-ish. Thank you so much for watching right now. I apologize for using the Xbox Game Showcase right now, because I thought it was going to be another event like yesterday. Turned out not to be the case. That was unfortunate. But, hey, we got a new game out of it, and I'm happy about that. So, tune in about 2 hours. We come back again, and that'll be great. I will see you then. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.